It's time once again for Laurel Highlands football on the South Union Township Sports Network. We welcome you to the Laurel Highlands Stadium, where tonight the Laurel Highlands Mustangs will be hosting the Trinity Hillers. Tonight's game is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring the Township Supervisors Bob Schiffmeyer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and CUTV with Gary Smith. This is Gary Frankhauser, Tony Anula alongside Jerry Dupay on the camera here for tonight's WPIAL football action. We'll be back with starting lineups and pregame activities right after this. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
Welcome back to Mustang Field as the two squads are warming up for tonight's WPIAL Quad A football action. And the Trinity Hillers come into tonight's game with an opportunity to pick up another win. And the Mustangs trying to end the season on a high note, Tony. Trinity Hillers coming in 3-3, 2-3 in conference. Don't really have a shot at the playoffs, but both teams trying to finish the season on a high note.
Right, and Trinity coming off a loss to Belle Vernon, and really, Gary, the only losses they've had have been against the top three teams in the section in Thomas Jefferson, Belle Vernon, and McKeesport. And Laurel Highlands just looking to pull out a victory here at home, just having trouble on offense and actually on defense trying to stop a couple potent offense over the last couple weekends.
And they'll have another tall task at hand here tonight with Trinity having some very quality, skilled players. They will go to the air when necessary, but they have some also very potent running backs in that backfield. The Mustangs' tackling needs to be at its best, and I'm sure Coach Colasar has been harping on that fundamental all year. So here's your starters for Trinity on defense. At defensive end, number 69, Mason Cracer, a 5'11", 205-pound sophomore. At nose guard, number 52, Ty Banco, a 6'2", 240-pound sophomore. At defensive end, number 54, Tyson Brophy, 6'2", 265-pound senior. At outside linebacker, Andrew Durig, a 5'8", 170-pound freshman. Middle linebacker, number 44, Evan Bell, 5'9", 190-pound senior. Outside linebacker on the right side, Peyton Thompson, a 5'9", 140-pound senior. Pretty light guy for an outside linebacker,
I'd
Tony.
say.
In the defensive backfield, cornerback number 3, Connor Roberts, 6'2", 185 junior. Safety, Caden Colson, 6'3", 185-pound senior. Free safety, Braden May, 6'2", 175 junior. Number 24, Mika Finley, also at safety. 5'8", 170-pound senior. And at the right cornerback, number 11, Tyson Lax, 5'9", 155-pound junior. Tony, you got some starters for LH?
Yes, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs, starting offensively for Coach Rich Colasar in his second year. Left tackle will be Justin Smith, a 6'1", 270-pound senior. At left guard will be Colton Cole, a 5'11", 225-pound junior. At center will be Caleb Giebus, a 5'11", 290-pound junior. Right guard will be Lorenzo McFadden, 5'11", 275-pound senior. At right tackle will be Brad Smith, a 6'1", 305-pound freshman. At tight end will be Brian Yorchek, a 5'9", 180-pound junior. And at the other tight end position will be Caden Friel, a 6'3", 225-pound sophomore. The wideouts, Matt Lucas, a 6'2", 165-pound junior, and Terrence Thomas Brown, a 5'10", 160-pound senior. Starting at running back tonight, their starter normally would be Chenille Thomas, but he's out with an injury. So Angelo Gotti, a 5'7", 160-pound senior, is going to get the start tonight for the Mustangs. And at quarterback will be number 2, Rodney Gallagher, a 5'11", 160-pound sophomore, coming off a pretty nice game last week against McKeesport. 13 of 23 for 131 yards and threw for a couple touchdowns. So hopefully he can continue that this week and Mustangs can pull out a victory.
Well, we look for the Mustangs hopefully to work from a lead for which has been very seldom this season. But if they could get a lead and maybe try to control the clock a little bit, have a little bit of ball control, keep Trinity's offense off the field, that should be their best defense.
I would agree. And as we said, they need to control the ball longer, Gary. We've seen how many 3-and-outs so far over the last couple weeks, and it's just been tough on the defense being out there so long and returning out to the field very quickly after a 3-and-out.
You're right about that. So we'll be back with the coin flip and the kickoff after these messages. You're watching the South Union Township Sports Network.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Welcome back to Mustang Field. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Hanula, Jerry Dupay on the camera, just about ready for the start of high school football. We didn't get a chance to see the coin toss. They do that kind of virtually, I think, now. Social distancing for the coin toss. But we'll pick it up here soon. Mustangs in their home blue uniforms with the white pants. Trinity traveling in their all-white. Trinity will be going right to left on your TV screen as we start the first quarter. The Mustangs left to right. Like the Mustang.
Yep, they're going to switch it up on you.
Wow.
They heard
Switched
you talking.
it up. They did. So Trinity will be going left to right. It looks like they will be receiving the opening kickoff as the Mustangs set up for the kick, and that will be Zach Layton teeing it up for the Mustangs. Zach, one of the Mustang soccer team into the playoffs, Tony.
Yeah, and we wish them luck.
Zach Layton should kick off.
Going to have a tough task, but they'll be playing and ready to go. So hopefully nobody gets injured here tonight and plays well for the soccer team. Layton missed a couple games because of injury.
Yeah, he got injured playing soccer, though.
Yeah.
Deep for Trinity looks like number 24, Mika Finley.
That's going to be, and he's their star athlete for them. Came in 472 yards rushing and 306 yards receiving, 14 touchdowns on the year. So he's had a fantastic year so far for the Hillers.
That's pretty impressive, and they put him back there by himself because they want him to get it.
Yeah. Going to be interesting to see. I'm sure he has some speed. As we said, he's the key player for this whole offense for Trinity.
Sets it up himself up at about the 3-yard line. Teeing it up, here we go. High school football on the South Union Township Sports Network.
They're at the post.
Run up and the kick. It's a high but short kick. Will come down at about the 10. Takes a bounce and on the turf, and it's a loose ball.
I think the Mustangs
Who's going to get on it? Looks like Mustangs are pointing to like they might have it. Let's see what the call's going to be. Referees will come in. They're giving it to Trinity.
Oh, wow.
The Mustangs were all pointing their way, and referee had a different idea.
Must have been a fight under there in that scrum, Gary, and probably just pulled it away from somebody.
Wow.
DeMonte Kiss came out of that pack, and he was signaling Mustangs all the way, jumping up and down, but something changed underneath that pile.
Sure did, and that will give Trinity first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
So Trinity. And let's see what they do. Connor Roberts is having a good year as well, quarterbacking for Trinity. So we're going to see a little bit of pass and run. They're very versatile.
You're right. He's going to look to try to rebound from last week against Belle Vernon. Now he's under some pressure, comes out on the outside and takes it out of bounds at about the 23. That's going to give him about a 5 or 6 yard gain. But no, they set him where they say he went out at the 20. So give him 3 yards on the carry. Second down, 7.
Yeah, nice job by the Mustangs secondary.
They came out and looked deep early.
Yeah, and Roberts had nobody to throw to and actually got a little pressure as well from the defensive line. Forced him out of the pocket, had him scramble for only a 3-yard gain on first down.
Some good athletes in that Laurel Highlands defensive backfield, no doubt about that.
Definitely. And they're signaling up. They're looking at the play clock, looking to reset it. And that's what's happening. The play clock's running down to 0, but the referee signaling for it to start again at 40. So here we go. I'm waiting for the signal. I think he's looking for
33.
I'm trying to figure out what he's looking at here.
11:45 on the clock.
Okay.
He went out of bounds. The clock didn't stop, apparently.
Gotcha.
So there's the misunderstanding.
Yep.
You'll have that.
Well, I actually thought it was on the play clock because it continued to run.
Now Finley will get it on the outside here, and he has some room. And he runs into his own man at about the 28-yard line, but he'll have enough for a first down out to the 30-yard line. So give him 8 on the carry for a first down.
Yeah, they're going to give him 10.
Oh, you're right. Out to the 30, a 10-yard carry on his first attempt. sets up Trinity 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Just underway here from Mustang Field. First possession for Trinity. Send a man in motion. Mustangs now look to bring pressure, and they're going to go deep. He's wide open, and he overthrows the intended receiver, and that was Finley. Had him open down the middle. Roberts just led him a little too far, so break for the Mustangs.
And you can see Finley, pretty good speed. Had 3 defenders beat right there, and Roberts just led him a little too far, and if not, that would have been a 70-yard touchdown.
Second down and 10. Late substitutions coming in for Trinity. Roberts comes up under center from an I backfield. They're going to hand it off deep again to Finley. Up the middle and meets some resistance at about the 34-yard line. Falls forward to the 35-yard line. Tackle on the play there by Max Rockwell.
Stop by Max Rockwell.
Rockwell, he's had a good year defensively for the Mustangs. The Mustangs
Third down and 5.
have a lot to work with coming back next year, Gary.
Yeah,
starting 4 freshmen. They've got some nice players.
Some impressive spurts, put it that way.
Yes, I would agree.
High backfield now, third and 5. Big play, and they're going to go wide left, and Finley's going to have the first down again. Doesn't meet resistance until he's gained the yardage needed. Burchek on the tackle, but a gain of 7. Another first down out to the 42-yard line keeps the drive going. So Finley with another nice run, first down.
Nice job there by the offensive line by Trinity, able to hold off the Mustangs. Finley able to pick up a quick 7 for a first down.
Now from the shotgun, he'll go back again. They're going to look deep again. He is looking for that deep pass, and now that was Gallagher going up above everyone with an attempt at an interception. He knocks it away nicely. So superb defense that time by Rodney Gallagher.
Gallagher step for step with Finley there as Roberts tried to hit him again, but Gallagher showed his leaping ability there, just kind of stopped and knocked the ball away. Nice defensive play by Gallagher.
Had the best opportunity of anyone to catch it.
Yeah, near interception.
Now we got trips out here to the right and only 3 defenders, and now we get whistles.
You're going to have illegal motion here. Didn't look like, looks like number 52 on the side here. That's Ty Banco. It looks like he's going to get called for a motion.
False start.
False start against the Hillers. 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, number 52 was flanked out to the right.
Yeah,
wide receiver.
Wasn't sure exactly what was happening there.
Ty Banco. He's a left tackle.
And little trick formation there.
Trickeration.
They're going to line him out here again.
Yeah.
Flanker screen.
They're trying to get him in the stat column.
They're going to get called for another penalty.
Yeah.
On the play.
Again, they have movement, so going backwards with these gadget plays. Probably getting him out here to block. Okay, easier to put him in the screen situation by flanking him out here.
Yeah, they've got, looks like Peyton Thompson on the backside there. And as we said, you got 2 blockers out there. I'm sure it's going to be a flanker screen
the
coming this way.
Mustangs only have 2 defenders out here.
It's pretty risky. You've got Thomas Brown and Rodney Gallagher out here. Now they went back to the normal formation.
Safety's going to have to come over and help out. So they're screen in the middle. Nice play, but the Mustangs
fumble.
Call the fumble, and the Mustangs pick it up. See who comes off the bottom of that pile, but the Mustangs with a good deciphering of the screen. That's number 14, DeMonte Kiss with the recovery at the Trinity 40-yard line. Mustangs take over on the turnover. 9:50 to go here in the first. Trinity with the turnover in their first possession. So the Mustangs get an opportunity to work in Trinity territory on their first possession. Bring 3 receivers out here to the near side. Terrence Thomas Brown, the widest, to the wide side. Back goes Gallagher. He's going to be scrambling already, trying to get some room. Looking. Now downfield, and it overthrows his intended receiver. That was DeMonte Kiss, kind of running for his life there and unable to square his shoulders up, and nobody really came open.
No, pretty good coverage there by the defensive backs by Trinity, but actually a nice block in the backfield by Angelo Gotti. Wasn't much of a block, but actually
Got
took
in
the
way.
defender.
That's exactly all he had to do.
Yeah, took the defender away from Gallagher and gave him a little bit of time to make an attempt there to try to hit Kiss downfield.
Might have been better off to tuck that down and see what kind of yardage he could have gained on the ground.
Well, he did have some opening on that left side.
2nd and 10. Now here's a sweep around the left side and nowhere to go. Met at the line of scrimmage there. Is
Angelo Gotti. Gotti got the start in place of Chenille Thomas.
3rd down and 10.
So no gain on that play. Tackle on the play that time by number 72 for Trinity. And that is Nate Seaman, senior.
Now the Mustangs with a key 3rd and 10 here.
Big opportunity after the turnover. You don't want to waste these opportunities. He's going to roll right, has some room, looking, has a man open, caught there right at the 50-yard line. It's going to depend on the spot.
Yeah, it's going to be a first
Complete
down.
the kiss right at the spot needed for the first down at the 30-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards on the play.
First down, 10-yard pass, Gallagher to Kiss.
Yeah, nice play there. Nice catch by Kiss. Gallagher threw that ball where nobody else could get it but him, and he made a nice sliding catch for the first down.
So the Mustangs now set up at the 30-yard line. Send 3 receivers to the near side again. Kiss in the backfield. I'm sorry, that's Gotti in the backfield. They're going to hand it off to him inside. Nowhere to go. Penetration by the defense again by Trinity. Tackle that time by number 54 for Trinity.
That's Tyson Brophy.
Tyson Brophy.
Brophy was a first-team all-conference defensive tackle last year for Trinity. And
nice play on that one. Just shedded the block and caught him in the backfield for the 1-yard loss. Now Gallagher from the shotgun fakes it. He's going to try to do it himself. Shake and bake. He's got past the first wave, but only gains about 4 yards. Brought down there on a tackle by number 12, Caden Colson. Give Gallagher 4 yards on the carry.
Gain of 3 on the
It's going to be
play.
third down, and I'm going to call it a long 7.
I'm in agreement with you. Nice play by Gallagher, though, just to drop it, pull the ball down and take it himself, and at least try to pick up some yards there.
Good things can happen when he has the ball in his hands, no doubt about that. Now he's going to back out again. Looking, try to scoot along the outside, but he's going to take it out of bounds. Really nowhere to go. Lots of white jerseys in front of him that time.
A lot of white jerseys, and really looked like a little miscommunication there between he and Gotti. I don't know if it was supposed to be a fake handoff or what, but
no gain.
Kind of stalled the play there a little bit.
28-yard line.
So Mustangs will go for it here on 4th down, no doubt.
You got to
not a very manageable 4th down. But
no, and you got to try to keep this possession going. They started out in great field position on Trinity's 40. Now it's time to try to make something happen here and keep this drive alive.
Gallagher from the shotgun. Goes straight back. Looking. Now he's under pressure. Goes out to his right. Buys himself some time. There's a man open, but too low. Could not catch it that time. And again, trying to hit.
That was Burchek.
That would have been enough for a first down.
Yeah, just a little bit low. And Gallagher, again, running for his life and just didn't get squared up and just threw it a little bit short. Burchek couldn't come up with the catch.
So the Mustangs turn it over on downs. Allow Trinity to sidestep that turnover.
Yeah, unfortunately for Trinity, the Mustangs just couldn't generate enough offense to put any points on the board.
I backfield again for Trinity. Sends a man in motion to the left. It's going to be inside handoff to the fullback, and nice play that time by number 52 for the Mustangs, John Deek. Number 18.
Brought down is by Deek.
Gio Cipoletti, I think, was on that carry. Number 18.
Gain of 3 on the
Who it
play.
was?
Ball now spotted at the
Yeah,
30, 31
Thompson was on the carry.
Thompson on the carry, I'm sorry.
Second down and 7.
At least Thompson, though, picked up 3.
2nd and 7. Now the screen pass out to the left. Give it in Finley's hands. He's in open field. He shed some tacklers, I should say, and gets it all the way out to about the 44-yard line. He just turned on the jets and ran by a few Mustang defenders and ran into a few and pushed them forward for a couple extra yards. So the first down out to the 44-yard line.
Ball now marked on
Yeah, I'm actually going to give him rushing yards there, Gary, because it looked like
Yeah,
that pass was
That's
behind the
exactly-
line of scrimmage.
That's exactly right. It was a backwards pass.
Yep. So Finley now 4 carries for 34 yards.
Now at a power eye to the left. And it's going to be the quarterback taking it himself this time, just trying to power play left.
Finley on the carry. Stopped by a herd
Like
of Mustangs.
Finley was the in the backfield as the lone quarterback and give him 2
Ball
yards.
will be spotted at the 47-yard line.
Tackle there by Lorenzo
Second down and
McFadden.
7 for Trinity.
He's a big boy to move out of there.
Oh, McFadden does a nice job on the defensive line for the Mustangs. As we said, a couple nice players, Johnny Deek and Brandon Smith, underclassmen, and they're going to be back, and they've had great years defensively for the Mustangs.
Now Finley again, left side now, and he breaks it loose. Down the left side, trying to get by the last
Finley
wave
on the
there, but
carry.
he's going to take it all the way from the 47 of Trinity down to the 27,
Yeah,
looks
it looks
like.
yeah, I'm going to say
26.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to mark it on the 26-yard line. So
Uh,
a
Ball now
27-yard
spotted on
gain.
the Laurel Highlands
Yep.
26-yard line. Trinity in possession, 1st and 10.
So he's racking up the yards now here on the second possession. First down now at the 26-yard line. We're still here in the first quarter, 4:49 to go. Back goes corporate, and that's
Wow.
a tackle not made. He didn't wrap him up that time.
No,
Had him there at the 26-yard line, but
Gallagher.
Gallagher hit him hard, but the receiver
Pass
now is
complete to
down.
Thompson.
That's going to be
Thompson with the catch down to the,
Brought down by Deek.
let's see where they spotted, at the
Ball now
6-yard
spotted
line.
at the Laurel
So
Highlands
20-yard
6-yard
gain.
line.
20-yard
1st and
pass
goal.
and run.
So Thompson.
Looks like somebody called timeout, or the Mustangs are all over on the sideline, but apparently it's an injury timeout. Allowed the Mustangs to come over and try to regroup now, facing a Trinity 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Full house backfield. Old Oklahoma style. And
Wow.
that's going to be right up the middle with the big man.
That was Brophy.
Number 54
Brophy
gets
on
the
the
carry.
Gain of 6 for a Trinity
6-yard touchdown run by number 54, Tyson Brophy. It's got to be his first touchdown of the year, I would think.
I would imagine. Nice little play there. Kind of deceived everybody. Looked to have him in there to block. But actually,
Normally the right guard lined up at fullback, a la refrigerator.
that's right.
Point after touchdown.
Kick is up and good.
And the
No
kick
good.
is No good.
No, I'm sorry, wide
With
left.
4 minutes and 20 seconds to go.
Kick no good, so it's 6-0. Trinity on top of the Mustangs. 4:20 to go in the first. We'll be right back with the kick on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Have you ever felt something stick in your chest when swallowing? This can be caused by a narrowing in your esophagus from inflammation, scar tissue, or rarely a tumor. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologist, Dr. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialist.com.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases, but most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis & Davis.
We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case.
If you've been injured, call Davis & Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
To receive for Laurel Highlands.
We're back and ready for the kick by the Trinity Hillers after the methodical drive that ended in the 6-yard touchdown run by Tyson Brophy, teeing it up for trying to pick up that number there, but it's going to be down on the right side at the 10-yard line.
I think that's
This
Kiss.
is Kiss. He spins his way out over the 25 out to the 30-yard line. So Kiss with a nice return, 20-yard return. Sets the Mustangs up 1st and 10 at the 30. See if they can facilitate a drive here, Tony. We need to answer.
Well, the drive there for Trinity was 72 yards, 8 plays, and 2 minutes and 29 seconds. So now the Mustangs need to answer. Taking over 4:13 to go in this first.
Mostly Finley on the ground, but a nice pass and catch to Thompson set him up deep.
Right. 20-yard pass to Thompson by Roberts. Finley, 6 carries for 64 yards.
Oh, good fake
Gallagher.
there by Gallagher.
Great fake.
And he's going to take it out to the 40-yard line. So.
Wow. Beautiful fake. They had three players trying to tackle Gotti in the backfield there.
He didn't have the ball.
So Gallagher with some fancy ball handling there.
10 on the play.
First down, Mustangs out to the 40-yard line.
It's the second first down of the game for the
Tackle was
Mustangs.
made by Stewart. Laurel Highlands has it now 1st and 10. At their
Stewart
own
on the
40.
tackle for Trinity, and Mustangs now. Nice first down play, picked up 10. Back goes Gallagher, looking, gets away now, spins to his right, looking again, needs to throw it away or get it. Oh, nice catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line of Trinity, caught to Burchett. So Gallagher buying time, gives the receivers to the Mustangs an opportunity to separate themselves from the defense of Trinity. And
spotted on the Trinity
so that went from the
There, they're going to give it a 16-yard gain.
16-yard gain, yeah, from the
1st and 10.
40 of Laurel Highlands to the 44 of Trinity.
And Burchett, nice job shaking the defender and getting himself open.
Call that the scramble drill.
That's exactly right.
This is Gotti now, I believe, up the middle, and he's going to gain about 3.
Gotti with his first positive rush of the day. 3 carries for 3 yards. He's been bottled up pretty good. Trinity defense not allowing much rushing here so far tonight.
Marked on the Trinity 42-yard line.
Down to 2:40 to go here in the first quarter.
Gallagher has him down. He draws him offside, and the Mustangs have been very good at that this year, drawing the defense off. Let's see what the call is. Offside against Trinity. That's going to give them 5 quick ones.
Penalty is encroachment.
Third penalty on Trinity so far here tonight for 15 yards total. And you're right, Gary. We've seen that a number of times. Joe Chambers did a nice job of it, as well as Gallagher. And we've seen a number of false starts on the defense. So the Mustangs doing well with either with their inflection or their fakes or whatever it is.
Altering the count. Almost got him to go again. Now here comes Gallagher rolling to the left, looking for some blocks. He's going to lose a couple. It might have been a face mask there.
Gallagher on the carry.
No call, but Gallagher's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, Gallagher really just no place to go.
Sets up 3rd down and 5 from the 44-yard line.
Brophy
Loss of 2 on the play. 3rd down
doing a
and
nice
5.
job
Ball
defensively.
now marked on the
They're just putting a lot of heat on Gallagher.
No problem with penetration, that's for sure. Back goes Gallagher looking. He's going to take it himself. He has some room. Should have the first down. Look for some more blocks. Oh, we got a call back behind the play, and I'm not sure what that's going to be. It's probably going to be against Laurel Highlands.
It's got to be a hold.
Wow.
Luckily, it's going to be a spot foul, but unfortunately,
That's
Gallagher.
going to remove the first down.
Yeah, he was able to pick up easily 15 yards there. Now they're going to bring it back. So the Mustangs getting called with their first penalty today.
Kind of an unnecessary penalty. I think it was way behind the play from where we see.
Yeah, and it's unfortunate because, as you said, Gallagher had plenty of yards, more than enough for the first down.
I'm sure the replay will show that hold was really in an area that didn't affect the play at all.
Right.
Now it's 3rd and 9. Back goes Gallagher, looking. He's going to take it up again. Now he's going to get a couple blocks. Nice blocks from his outside receiver. Spin move, and he's in the open.
And he's
was able to spin his way out of 4 tackles that time. Takes it in for the Mustang touchdown from 42 yards out. Rodney Gallagher, dynamic run from 42 yards out. Ties it up at 6.
Beautiful play. And a couple nice blocks on the outside there as well, Gary.
Give credit there, absolutely.
Yeah.
And for the extra point is Zach Layton. Important extra point.
Zach Layton attempts the point after touchdown.
Give the Mustangs an early lead.
Possibly. There's a snap, high hold, but Layton gets it off, and no good. He pulled it to the left. So both kickers unsuccessful. Leaves it at a 6-6 tie with 1 minute and 6 seconds to go. Mustangs answer the Trinity Hillers. We'll be back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Trinity 6.
We're back here quickly because the officials saw some unsportsmanlike conduct is the call on Trinity. That's going to allow Zach Layton another opportunity at the extra point.
Wow. It's a big call, and it could cost them a very important point here.
The coach for Trinity was all the way out in the middle of the field. He could have been called too.
Yeah, I was going to say, lucky that they didn't put it on the half-yard line and give the Mustangs a chance for 2.
Good hold. Here's a kick this time, and that one straight through. So the Mustangs do take the lead at 7-6. We were premature in calling it a tie. 7-6 Mustangs with 1:06 to go here in the first. We will now step aside this time for real.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbar.
Welcome back. I think that's the first time I've seen an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty result in a re-kick, Tony.
I would agree, Gary, and I'm not real sure what happened. I don't know if they gave the kicker a little noise going off, or who knows exactly what happened.
It was kind of delayed. That was for sure.
Yeah, we didn't see a flag. So not exactly sure when or what they called, but the Mustangs are thankful that they were called.
So Zach Layton will tee it up and kick it deep. Looking back there again, that's Finley. Deep. We'll have to remember that later on as to see if that situation is going to be costly to the Trinity Hillers.
Very well could be. As we said, we thought we were going to see a pretty tight game here tonight, and so far we have.
Here's a run up by Layton.
I think Soup said the over-under is 53.
All right. Kicked short at about the 23-yard line, taken by one of the upbacks, and he just sprints ahead north and south. Run there by number 44, Evan Bell, and gets it all the way out to the 43-yard line.
It's a good start for Trinity. Beautiful return. So 1:01 left here in the first. Trinity with great field position.
Their last possession showed that they do have the ability to put together a drive.
Trinity, 43-yard line.
Shift out of the pistol now as Roberts goes up under center, and he shifts it out here to Finley. Good pursuit that time by number 58 for the Mustangs.
It's going to be Rockwell again.
Yes.
Pass is complete to Finley.
59. Yeah, Rockwell. But not before a 6-yard gain. That by Finley on a pass from Roberts.
Gain of 5.
They loaded things up to the right and just got it out there in his hands with blockers in front. Good gain on first down. 2nd and 4. We're going to give it to Finley again. He kind of sidesteps everyone. He got one man to beat. A nice tackle in open field, but not before a first down. Kiss with the tackle, but a gain of 7 on the play.
Yes, sir.
Puts it down to the 45-yard line.
So now Finley, 7 carries, 71 yards here. Might be the
even
last play of the first quarter.
That's what I was just going to say. We're not even out of the first quarter. Now back goes Roberts again. Looking. He has some pressure. Gets by the Mustang defense, and he's going to take it out of bounds. And
they're going to call a late hit.
Yeah, late hit out of bounds against
Roberts
the Mustangs.
on the carry,
That's going to tack
penalty flag on the play.
15 yards on after he was run out at about the 33-yard line. But they're going to push it deeper into the Mustang side of the field as the first quarter ended.
Yeah, they marked him out about 38, so he had an 8-yard gain, and you can tack another 15 on top of that.
They're going to take it all the way into Mustang territory at about the 24-yard line, and that will do it for the first quarter. We'll be right back with second quarter action here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
We'll welcome back here as the Trinity Hillers will be set up at 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Penalty will move the football to the Laurel Highlands 23-yard line.
Trinity
First down
coming
and
out
10,
here
Trinity
to
in
start
possession.
the second quarter, trailing 7-6 to the Mustangs, but certainly with another drive threatening again.
Yeah, putting together a nice drive. And as we said, Gary, started out with nice field position on the Mustangs. On the Trinity 43-yard line.
Roberts now with the pass over the outside shoulder of the
Roberts
receiver.
pass.
A little wide that time, unable to pull it down there was number 26, Braden May.
Looking for Braden May. The pass
Roberts.
was incomplete.
Roberts 3 for 6 here tonight for 33 yards.
Thomas Brown on the coverage.
As we said, they're pretty balanced offense, Gary, and we're seeing that here tonight.
Second down, 10. Ball on the.
I'm not sure if they're out coaching themselves
53-yard line.
because the Mustangs haven't been able to stop the running game, so why go away from it?
I would agree.
Now Finley takes the fake, and that's going to be up the middle around the left side. It's going to be in for the Trinity touchdown.
I think that's Peyton
Trying
Thompson.
to pick up that
Yeah,
number. It was Thompson.
Peyton
Thompson. The fake was to Finley
Gain of
as he
23
came into
yards
motion,
and a
and Roberts just
touchdown.
handed it on the inside trap to Thompson, and he takes it in from, what was that, 23 yards out?
yards out.
To once again post Trinity out to a 12-7 lead, and they're going to go for 2 here now. Try to eliminate that missed extra point. Roberts in the shotgun. He's going to roll left and pitch it inside, the old
Shovel
inside
play.
shovel pass. And that's taken in for the 2-point extra point by Caden Colson.
Pass complete to Woodhouse for the 2-point conversion.
2 points added on gives the Trinity Hillers a 14-7 lead with 11:49 to go. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The score is Trinity 14, Laurel Highlands 7.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebulon Mahalev and White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebulon Mahalev and White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebulon Mahalev and White.
Here we go, setting it up once again for Trinity to kick it deep after the Peyton Thompson 23-yard touchdown run. Gallagher deep, but this is going to be to the right side, and that's Kiss. Looking for some blocks, trying to get it upfield, goes east and west, but now has some room.
Kiss on the carry.
Nice return again by DeMonte Kiss.
Out to the 33-yard
to the 33-yard line.
Yeah, 22-yard return
Anthony
by
Phillips
Kiss.
on
Nice
the
job. Gives the Mustangs decent field position to start.
11:41 to
Ball
go.
will be spotted
Spot the ball at the 33-yard line.
First down.
And the Mustangs need to generate some offense here, Gary. We saw
Yeah,
nice drive last time. Beautiful run by Gallagher on that 43-yard touchdown scamper.
Exactly, and Trinity has been successful on 2 of their drives, really stopping themselves on the one that they were not successful with the turnover.
Right.
Now Gallagher hands it off inside. A little bit of running room there
Gallagher on
for
the carry.
Gaddy, shoestring tackle there by number 21.
Stop by Thompson.
Thompson.
Gain of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 8.
Scoring run the last offensive play from Trinity.
36-yard line.
Looked like that would be broke for a little more yardage, but Thompson with the tackle kept it to a 3-yard gain.
Yeah, nice job, too. You're right. I thought Gaddy had a lot of room to run. Thompson filled that gap pretty quick.
Now Gallagher looking. He's in trouble. He gets by the first wave, and he's into the backfield, and he's going to have a first down all the way out to the 47-yard line. Amazing escapability there by Rodney Gallagher.
He's tough, and you can see his athletic ability, Gary, no doubt.
Looked like they had him for sure in the backfield, but he just ran past a few Trinity Hillers and made a few of them miss. Got him out to the 47-yard line, 1st and 10.
That is good enough for Laurel Highlands. First down.
Yeah, Gallagher, he's got 6 carries for 67 yards, so matching Finley really yardage-wise and carry-wise here in this first half.
Again, in the shotgun. A man to his right. Gallagher going to keep it himself, and he's going to be twisted down at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Coming up off the bottom of that pile, looks like number 54.
No gain on the play.
That's Brophy, the touchdown maker. Brophy, he's going to have to go out because he lost his helmet.
As we said, all-conference defensive tackle.
Jerry's saying he saw a horse collar tackle. It wasn't called.
He saw it, but the refs didn't, and that's the problem. The Mustangs need to sustain some type of drive here, at least keep their defense off the field a little bit.
2nd and 10. Back goes Gallagher, looking, rolling to his right. Now trying to escape. As a man open down here, and it's going to be knocked away and almost intercepted. Little bit behind. Birdcheck broken up there by number 3. Looked like Connor Roberts, the quarterback.
By Finley.
And Finley on the play, but
3rd down and 10.
Almost a ricochet interception.
Yeah, the Mustangs are pretty fortunate right there. I thought Finley was going to come up with that interception. But the Mustangs able to keep control, and that's exactly what you don't need right now is a turnover.
Stops the clock at 9:31 to go on the incomplete pass.
In possession at their own 37-yard line.
As we expected, we figured Gallagher's going to throw the ball a lot here tonight. Mustangs not with a whole lot of
They're bringing
rushing.
blitz now, middle screen, and that's going to be Gotti, and he's going to get by that first defensive wave also and get a Mustang first down.
Wow, that's a beautiful play. 14-yard gain, yeah.
All the way to the 39-yard line. It looked like it was going to be stopped at the point of the catch, but give Gaddy a lot of credit there as he just
spotted on the Trinity 39
sidestepped that first tackler and sprinted forward for a Mustang first down.
Yeah, beautiful play. And actually, I don't know how he got out of that pile and actually got the first down. I thought he was going to be trapped right there as soon as he caught the ball. But beautiful run by Gaddy.
Once again, 3 receivers to the side. Looked like an offside, but there's going to be Gallagher looking. He's going to tuck it down. Sprint out of bounds.
Gallagher on the carry.
Going to be a nice first down gain of about 4.
Yeah, I think they're going to give him a little more than that. No, they're marking it out about the 35. So, 4 yards. You're correct. I don't know why I doubted you, Gare.
Well, you're not the first.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd down and 7 for the
That's what Nina says, right?
That's right.
Ball now spotted on the Trinity 36-yard line.
While we have a short break, I got to tell my friend Jimmy Pierce, I was up in the parking lot talking to him when we pulled in, and he loves listening to Laurel Highlands football and watching all the time, so we're going to thank him for watching. Thanks, Jimmy.
In the shotgun now, 2nd and 4. That's going to be caught in the backfield for a huge loss all the way back to the 39-yard line. Try to catch him off guard. That was Birdcheck.
I think that was Carney there, yeah.
Number 18.
They're going to mark it, about a 4-yard loss?
By Banco.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, and the thing of it is,
spotted on the Laurel Highlands.
Had a decent,
the Trinity 39-yard line.
A manageable 2nd down, but
losing 4 yards there. Pretty tough now. Makes it 3rd and 10.
They're going to bring the house now. Got 6 people rushing, just 4 people back. They're going to throw it deep. There's a man out there and just out of bounds, so uncatchable. Mustangs did have a man open behind the defense. That was Pyro.
Intended for Kiss.
Gallagher's pass, just
Incomplete.
another difficult throw on the run.
4th down on the play.
So now what do you think? The Mustangs going to go for it? They're
1-5.
Oh, yeah. And we're not sure if the season's over yet. There may be a game next week, but they brought Joe Chambers in now, so
maybe a quick kick.
Gallagher split out, and here we go. Well, now what are we doing? Gallagher going to come back in the quarterback slot.
Kind of maneuvering here.
Yeah.
They're just trying to draw him offside, but that's not going to give him a first down anyway.
No, I was going to say it.
Now, Coach Colasar calls timeout at 7:58 to go as the play clock was ticking down. 14-7, 7:58 to go here in the second. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Hanula will be right back.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Here we go. Mustangs facing a 4th and 10 in Trinity territory at the 39-yard line, but Zach Layton is in.
Trinity.
Finley goes deep. Looks like they're setting up a return as only 3 men appear to be rushing. High snap, but Layton gets it away and hoping for a bounce, and it's going to bounce into the end zone. Wow. That took a wicked bounce.
Layton's kick is into the end zone for a touchback.
Touchback for Trinity will bring it out to the 20.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Like one of my low chips that just runs forever.
Yeah, he just got an unfortunate bounce. I actually thought the Mustangs were going to be able to down it inside the 5, but just couldn't get to it in time. So now let's see.
So that'll set them up at the 20.
Yeah, let's see if they can.
Plenty of time left in the second.
Stop Trinity here and possibly get good field position to punch in another score.
Defense needs to get off the field on a 3 and out. Back goes Roberts. He's going to send it deep. That's going to be interference, I would think.
Yeah, no doubt. Actually, unfortunate, too, because Burchek,
he had pretty good coverage.
For Phillips, broken up by Kiss.
They're going to call that on. I think that's going to be on Terrence Thomas Brown.
Yeah, he kind of was trailing, didn't really need to run into the receiver as he had help back there in the form of Gallagher.
Yeah, he did.
That's going to be a 15-yard walk-off.
15-yard penalty.
Yeah, and that's a big penalty.
Interference against the Mustangs.
Out to the 35-yard line.
Moves the football to the Trinity 35-yard line.
I actually thought
First down and 10.
Burchek might have had a chance for an interception there.
It was hanging up there, that's for sure.
Sure was.
Double receivers to both sides now for Roberts. He's going to go back again. They're looking for the juggler here in the second. There's a pass over the middle. Again, that's caught. Wow. In the middle of 2 Mustangs. Pulling it down that time, and that's number 12, Colson.
That's number 12.
Play by Burchek.
Yeah, that was. Who was that guy?
I had the right number. I thought it was 12.
Caden Colson.
Cade Colson with the catch.
Ball now spotted on the Laurel Highlands 44-yard line.
Gain of 10,
1st and 10.
15, 21.
Yeah, so Colson with the reception and another first down.
Into Mustang territory. Clock starts after the movement of the sticks. Here goes Finley now, and he's going to run through some Mustang defenders down to about the 31-yard line. Another big gainer for him of 13 yards.
Gain of 13, run out of bounds on the far side by
Finley sneaking up on 100 yards here.
In the first half.
In the first half is right.
Clock starts as the first down markers
at the Laurel Highlands
are replaced at the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
Not wasting any time with his drive.
Not at all. Took the ball with 7:51 to go, and 3 plays in. They're already in Mustangs territory. Quick out to Colson again.
And he's going to have a nice gain on first down to about the 25-yard line. So using Colson.
Yeah,
pass is complete to
2 quick catches for him. Now 2 catches Colson for 26 yards.
2nd and 5.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Clock still running at 6:15 to go here. Now we're going to have a timeout called.
Timeout
defensively for Laurel Highlands, and we'll take a timeout too. 14-7, 6:16 to go here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Fatty liver affects 30% of Americans and is a leading cause of cirrhosis and liver cancer. Risk factors for fatty liver include alcohol abuse, obesity, diabetes, and high blood pressure. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Dr. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I, specialize in the care of fatty liver. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Welcome back after the Mustangs took their second time out here in the first half. 6:16 to go here in the second quarter. Ball at the 25, 2nd and 5. Again, sets up wide receivers out there, and he comes over to this side, and that's going to be picked off by Gallagher. He has some room. Can he cut it back? Has one man to beat. That's Finley, makes him miss. Can he outrun the rest of the Trinity defense? It looks like he can. In for the Mustang touchdown. I'm calling that an 80-yard pick six for Rodney Gallagher.
I'm going to give him a little more. I think it was about 82, maybe 83 at the most, but nice play by Gallagher. And looked like a little miscommunication. Looked like the receiver cut in, and I think Roberts thought he was going to sit there and just in the open space. Gallagher,
right place
just
at
nice
the right
play.
time for Rodney Gallagher. Brings the Mustangs to within 1 with 6 minutes to go here in the second.
For the point after touchdown.
Layton in for the kick.
That's a big play, and as we said, nice play and fortunate for the Mustangs because Trinity was driving again.
Missing a man on the extra point team, and that's going to be a problem because the play clock's down to 3 seconds. 2, 1, they get it off. Layton kicks it through, I believe he does. Ties it up
kick is good.
at 14 with 6 minutes to go here in the second. The Mustangs take advantage of an 82-yard pick six by Rodney Gallagher to tie it up. We'll be right back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Watching Sam Davis apply his craft was amazing. Everyone showed him so much respect. Watching Sam work the courtroom was like watching Michael Jordan, with the game tied and 8 seconds left.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We've been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
Here we go. Zach Layton teeing it up with a 14-14 game. And Tony and I were talking in the break that on that return, Gallagher made a few guys miss that you would see at a much higher level than high school football.
I would agree. You can see why he's gotten the offers that he has so far.
This is Finley now at about the 7-yard line. Got to get him to the turf early. And there's a tackle at about the 25-yard line. That's number 52 for the Mustangs. Deke with the tackle.
Deke, and nice stop there. I think it was Rockwell that had the initial hit and slowed Finley down a little bit. So they're going to take over on their own 27.
Ball now spotted on the Trinity.
Still a lot of time. 5:52 to go here in the second.
Possession 1st and 10.
So big play by Rodney Gallagher just to change the whole complexion of this game.
Up underneath now, we're going to give it to Finley, and I think my
on the carry.
presumption is that the Trinity Hillers are going to go back to strictly a ground game.
I can't blame them right there. They've
Gain
had
of
their
5
way.
there.
Yeah, they've had their way rushing.
They're going to give it to him again. He tries to go outside and tackled by several Mustangs, a gain of about 3. Finley again.
Stopped by a herd of Mustangs.
Looks like McFadden, Brad
Ball
Smith.
now spotted at the Trinity 35.
Max Rockwell in on the tackle. 3rd and 3. Big play here for the Mustangs.
10 carries now for 92 yards for Finley. Still have 5 minutes to go in the first half.
Back he goes, and there's a pitch out, and now Finley in open field. He gets the first down for Trinity, and it's going to be out to the 46-yard line. Stops the clock momentarily as they move the chains.
Trinity first down.
Checking in for the Mustangs, number 10, Brian Yurchek. He'll replace number 4, Angelo Gotti. Little mix-up inside, and the Mustangs able to keep that to a short gain. That time the fullback getting the carry for Trinity.
I think that was going to be Thompson.
It was.
Yep.
Thompson on the inside carry, stopped by a herd of Mustangs.
Thompson, we're going to give him about 3 there.
Spotted at the Trinity 49-yard line.
Thompson also 3 carries for 29 yards. He had that 23-yard touchdown run for the Hillers.
High backfield again. Got to believe Finley's going to carry the load the rest of this half, and he's coming to the near side. Breaks it ahead to Mustang territory down to the 42-yard line. Give him 10 on that carry. And puts it at the 42-yard line of Laurel Highlands. Gallagher on the tackle. Certainly over the century mark now.
Right now. He's right at it. 11 carries for 100 yards.
Now, Roberts will go to the shotgun. 3 receivers wide to the right. He's going to go to the air again. Scrambles, and now he's going to be hit in the backfield. Great play that time. On the attack, Max Rockwell sends his opponent quarterback all the way back to the 48-yard line of Trinity. Loss on the play of,
wow, it's going to be a 10-yard loss.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So now all of a sudden.
10 on the play, 2nd down and 20.
Big defensive play there as the clock ticks under 3 minutes.
Yeah, and a big play by Rockwell. He just shot that gap, Gary, and there was nobody there to touch him. He was on top of Roberts in no time.
Mustangs showing great effort here in the first half.
I would agree. Being extremely
like
resilient.
Motion there. Now that's a pass, and they're going to throw it again deep, and that's going to be out of the reach of the intended receiver, Finley.
Yeah, Colson with the attempt.
Colson took the backwards pass and tried to catch the Mustangs sleeping, but good job there by, I believe that was Carney back there deep, or Burchak.
Yeah, Burchak,
I think it was Burchak, yep. Yes, 15. 3rd down and 20. Ball at the Trinity 48-yard line. Clock stops on the incomplete pass.
Yeah, it's going to give the Mustangs, I mean, if they can stop them here, gives them at least probably possession again right before the half, and maybe they can turn it around and go into halftime with some momentum.
Back goes Roberts. He gets a screen out here to Finley, and he's down. So, I'm sorry, that was number 21. That was Thompson. Gain of about 1 yard on the play. Give him. That's going to be 4th and 20.
4th down and 20.
Will Trinity punt?
I think they are. I think they're going to send out
Gallagher to receive.
Let's see. Punter is number 24. Well, no, Finley's their punter as well, but
they're not
going to
punt.
They do. No.
Well, they got one man deep there. Who's that back there? That looks like
27. That's Jeremy Secor, I think.
Gets it away. Gallagher's going to have a chance at it. And there's 4, 5, 6 Trinity Hillers on him that time. Nowhere for Gallagher to go.
Yeah,
Roberts the first to hit him, but there was at least 4 Trinity Hillers on top of him there. So 1:44 to go. Mustangs with the long field ahead at the 20-yard line.
Yeah, and really, they had set up the block, so pretty much everybody was rushing, trying to block the kick.
Yeah, Rodney was on his own back there.
He was on his own island right there. Nowhere to go. Let's see if the Mustangs can mount something here in the last minute 44 of this second quarter.
At the very least, they need to run the clock out.
I would agree. Yeah, do not turn the ball over and see what you can do, but definitely don't force any turnovers.
Looked like offside again. No call. Gallagher looking. He's way back in his own backfield, and there's going to be a pass out here to the flat. Good job there by Rodney to avoid the big sack. Intended out here for
incomplete.
Look like Kiss.
He's going to be fortunate there, although Kiss was there. That ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage either.
But he was in the area, so no grounding.
Nope. We saw that last week. And down in McKeesport, he actually was scrambling to his right, threw the ball past the line of scrimmage, and they still called a grounding penalty on him. So, but you're right, Kiss was in the area.
That stops the clock with 1:37 to go.
Yeah, and that's something that you don't want to do right here. You don't want to give Trinity another chance in this first half.
Back goes Gallagher. Has a man open, and that's going to be, another miscommunication, I think.
Gallagher's pass is incomplete.
Pratt stopped at about the 30-yard line.
Pratt.
He had Pratt stop, and he actually had DeMonte Kiss look like he was running a slant pattern.
Gallagher's coming over here and telling them what they didn't do that he thought they were going to do.
And again, only took off 5 seconds off of the clock.
So I think the Mustangs at least have to maybe do a draw play or a quarterback draw or something to get this clock moving.
Yes, split the receivers out and give Gallagher a little room to run.
Trinity would definitely call a timeout if the Mustangs don't get a first down here. And there he comes. He
don't
spins
fumble.
his way around and gets about
Gallagher
5 yards on the carry. And Trinity does call timeout. It's 1:25 to go. It's 4th and 5. Or 4th and...
Yeah, we're going to give it 5. Yeah, they started on their own 20.
Yep.
Trinity calls a timeout.
So with 1:25 to go, Trinity calls a timeout, gives us one last opportunity to step aside here in the first half. We'll be right back with the conclusion on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vernon, Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbauer.
Here we go, crucial punt for the Mustangs to try to at least give Trinity some field to cover, and you would think that Trinity might come for the block here, Tony.
Well, they've got everybody up, and let's see what they do.
The snaps for the Mustangs have not been real crisp.
No, it's Joe Chambers is the snapper.
He just needs to pass it back there to Layton. There, you got it back there. Good blocking, and that is block. Oh, wow. Knocked out of bounds, and that is our 52, Ty Banco, with the block. I thought he had got that off, Tony.
I did too. Thought he had some room there to get it off, but all of a sudden
he kicked it right into the oncoming defender.
He was looking down at the ball, and next thing you know, ball's going to be marked out on the 19-yard line.
19-yard line. Yeah. Exactly what you did not want to happen if you're the Mustangs.
No, that's what we were saying. Tried to make a couple plays throwing the ball and just didn't run enough time off. They had taken over with 1:44 to go and only ran 24 seconds off the clock.
Now Finley up the middle, and he's hit from behind and stopped for a minimal gain of about 3 yards. Keeps the clock running. Trinity still has 2 timeouts remaining, and we're going to click under a minute before this play gets off.
And it looks like 66 for the Mustangs, or is it? No, that's Smith. Sorry, and he's coming off limping. Looks like he might have tweaked his left ankle a little bit, or maybe even a cramp.
Trinity, no hurry here. Roberts, quick pass out to Finley. He's got room. Gets it up the middle, hits a Mustang at about the 5, and just drags somebody into the end zone. So Finley from 17 yards out. There's a flag on the play. Let's go. What do we got?
Wow. They are going to call it back. Wow, fortunately for the Mustangs.
Finley just ran over a couple Mustang defenders, but that's going to push it back out. What's the call?
It's got to be a hold, wouldn't you think, Gare?
Or illegal crackback, maybe?
Maybe.
Or legal motion.
Wow. That's big. And that's been their trouble. They've got 5 penalties already in this first half, but they've all been costly.
Illegal shift.
Moves it out to the
5-yard penalty, moves the ball back
21-yard line.
21-yard line.
It's going to be second and 11, but 38 seconds to go. They do still have 2 timeouts.
Don't be surprised if they don't run the same play.
Why not?
It's been effective. Just that little quick screen out to Finley, and he's pretty impressive, I got to say. Not a very big fella. Coming in at 5'8", 170 pounds, but I'll tell you what, he's got a lot of skill, and here's another flag.
Now what? We got a legal
flags on the play.
Too many men?
Move them back further.
Wow.
So Mustangs need to.
Too many men on the ice. 2 minutes for Trinity.
Too many men on the ice, huh? So now all of a sudden you've got 2nd and 16.
Laurel Highlands 26.
Still plenty of time, though, Gary.
Oh, absolutely. With 2 timeouts, this is an eternity.
Yep.
Especially if you're going to put it in the air. Back he goes. He's going to throw it deep. Mustangs are back there. Should intercept it. And they let it hit the ground. Wow.
I think that was Kiss. And I think he just kind of overran it.
Wow. Every opportunity to intercept that one. And that falls harmlessly to the turf in the end zone. It only took 4 seconds.
Wow. And that would have been huge. Get the ball back, run the clock out, and go in tied at halftime. And Laurel Highlands is going to get the second half kick.
You're exactly right. Man, that was huge.
It was huge. I'm not sure what happened. Did he must have lost it in the lights or overran? I'm not exactly sure what happened there.
He was playing center field, and the left fielder called it.
That's it. Confusion. Social distancing.
Back goes Roberts looking again. He has a man out here now. Now we got a
That's
interception that time. Who's that out there this time?
Terrence Thomas Brown out there.
We got a flag back here at the 35.
I think it's going to be a hold, though.
Yeah, there wasn't any kind of contact with Roberts. That could be a roughing the passer, so they're going to probably have to talk about this. But if it is a hold, that would be certainly declined.
Oh, definitely. Let's see what they got. What are they calling? Let's see what they're going to call here.
Well, the offense is walking off the field for Trinity, so.
Well, there's 2 flags. There was one at the 25, and there's one here at the 35, so let's see what we got.
Now they're coming back.
Yeah, we're waiting for a signal. I think they're going to be offsetting penalties. I think you're going to have 2 holds, one on offense and one on defense. Let's see the signal. Ineligible man downfield.
Okay.
Ineligible
and holding.
Downfield.
They're both against Trinity.
Holding against
Oh, so they are giving it to the Mustangs. There you
Both
go.
of them were declined. The ball will go over on downs or correction on the interception. The ball goes over to Laurel Highlands.
Who was that got the interception?
That was
that
Terrence
kid?
Thomas Brown.
Terrence Thomas Brown?
Yep. So Brown
So now,
with-
23 seconds to go. Keep it on the ground here for sure.
take a knee. Take a knee and get out of here.
Well, you would think Trinity might. Well, they only have 2 timeouts. They can't stop it enough.
No, but I think they'd be happy to go in tied in this first half.
And here's Gallagher in the shotgun, and he's going to take a knee.
Yeah.
And let's see, are they going to call their timeout or not?
No, I think they're just going to
Now
go
they're
in.
on the carry.
And they are.
All the way back to the 5-yard line. That's a little dangerous.
That was. Out of the shotgun. I mean, why would you do that?
Anyway, the clock is going to run out here in the first half, and it's 14-14, all tied up here at Mustang Field. We got a good one. We'll be back with halftime statistics and halftime activities. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Hanula on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the 2nd leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Sam Davis was a gift from heaven. He knows the law and the court system unlike anyone else I've ever met or seen. Sam helped me get through the federal court system with the best possible outcome.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We have been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Welcome back. It's halftime here at Mustang Field. We're all tied at 14. Recapping the first half scoring, the Trinity Hillers took the lead at 6-0 when Tyson Brophy, the right guard, was put in at fullback, and he just bowled his way in from 6 yards out. But the kick failed, so it was Trinity 6-0 at the 4:20 mark of the first quarter. Rodney Gallagher answered on the next possession by the Mustangs, going in from 43 yards out on a beautiful scrambling run. Kick was no good initially, but a penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct against Trinity allowed the kick to be redone, and Zach Layton was successful, giving the Mustangs a 7-6 lead at 1:06 of the first. But Trinity right back in the second. Peyton Thompson, a 23-yard run. A two-point conversion was good on a shovel pass to Caden Colson, gave the Trinity Hillers a 14-7 lead at that point. It looked like Trinity was going to score again as they were driving deep in Mustang territory, but a pass out to the left flat found Rodney Gallagher for the pick six from 82 yards out. Kick was good, tied things up at 14. The two teams traded possessions as the quarter ended, with Laurel Highlands intercepting Trinity in Laurel Highlands territory, able to run the clock out and tied at 14. Statistically, Tony, where are we at?
All right, for the Mustangs in that first half, they ran 23 offensive plays. They had 40 yards passing, 77 yards rushing for a total of 117 yards of total offense. They had 3 penalties in that first half for 40 yards and no turnovers. Individually, Rodney Gallagher was 3 for 9 for 40 yards in that first half. Rushing-wise, Gaddy had 4 carries for 5 yards. Rodney Gallagher, 9 carries for 76 yards and a 43-yard touchdown run in there. And Dan Carney with 1 rush for -4 yards. Receiving-wise, Gaddy had 1 catch for 14. Burchek, 1 catch for 16. And Kiss, 1 catch for 10 yards. And as you mentioned, too, Gary, Gallagher with that 82-yard interception return for the touchdown for the Mustangs that really kind of turned this game around at that time.
Absolutely.
For the Trinity Hillers, in that first half, they ran 30 offensive plays. They had 69 yards passing, 111 yards rushing for a total of 180 yards. They had 5 penalties for 23 yards, but they had 3 big turnovers, 1 fumble, and 2 interceptions. Individually, Connor Roberts was 7 for 13 passing for 69 yards, 1 touchdown, and 2 interceptions. Caden Colson on the flanker pass, he was 0 for 1. Rushing-wise, Micah Finley, 12 carries for 104 yards in that first half. Connor Roberts, 3 rushes for 1 yard. And Tyson Brophy, the big man, came in, 1 carry for a 6-yard touchdown run for the Hillers. Receiving-wise, Peyton Thompson, 3 catches for 29 yards. Included in there is a 23-yard touchdown pass from Roberts. Micah Finley, 2 catches for 14 yards, and Caden Colson, 2 catches for 26 yards in that first half.
And those penalties you talked about were really key, especially on that last possession by Trinity that pushed them out of the goalpost range, their kicking range, or even the touchdown range, and caused them to have to basically rely on some long passes and ended up being intercepted by the Mustangs.
Right. And as you said, Kiss had a chance for an interception and dropped it. But then on the next play, Terrence Thomas Brown came away with the interception. So the Mustangs able to stop Trinity and remain tied here at halftime.
That's where we stand, 14-14 here at Mustang Field. We'll be back with second half action right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Welcome back to Mustang Field. Halftime completed. We're tied at 14. the Mustangs will have the first possession of the second half, and crucial possession, in my opinion, Tony, that they put some points on the board early. Trinity has shown the ability to move the ball, shot themselves in the foot with a turnover on their first possession, and on the last possession, an interception in Mustang territory as time was running out in the second quarter, prevented them from putting any more points on the board. But they have shown the ability to score and score quickly.
And they did, and you're right, Gary. The Mustangs fortunate to force that turnover. I think it might be a little different story. They would have come out a little bit flatter if they would have gone in trailing 21-14 at halftime. So nice defensive stand by the Mustangs.
So deep for the Mustangs, you have Rodney Gallagher in the middle. On the right side is DeMonte Kiss. On the left side is Angelo Gaddy.
I think that's Brown on that.
Is that Brown?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yep.
I can't
Terrence
see
Thomas
that
Brown.
for.
Yeah, no, it's tough to see over there. Yeah, so Brown.
That is Brown.
Yep.
Here's the kick, and it's a short one. It's going to be taken by one of the up-backs at about the 20-yard line. He gets through the first wave. I think that's Burchick.
It is. Nice 15-yard return.
Out to the 35. And the Mustangs will have first and 10.
The ball will be spotted there. Mustangs in possession, first and 10.
So the Mustangs looking to come out of here and hopefully put something on the board quick, trying to change a little bit. It's a pretty good first half, though, Gary, outside of the
entertaining.
Yeah, outside of the turnovers for Trinity. The Mustangs with no turnovers in that first half. And able to force 3 of them.
Rodney Gallagher with a couple dynamic plays, both offensively and defensively.
Right.
Now trying to come to the right side is
Gaddy,
and there's going to be a flag way back at the 30-yard line. That's got to be a hold.
It's got to be a hold.
Gaddy on the carry.
Wow. Look like, again, that's behind the play.
Yep, I would agree. And really nothing there. And, I mean, the guy's already 10 yards past you. Just let it go.
Exactly. And that's from the point of the foul. No, I'm thinking from the – yeah, it is from the point of the foul. So not only a 10-yard, but it's
going to end up being a 15-yard penalty. Yeah.
All the way back to the 20-yard line, first and 25.
Penalty moves the football back to
so what we said, the Mustangs were pretty penalty-free in the first half. First play changes that.
Yeah, 4 penalties now for 55 yards.
25.
And makes it a long first and 25.
Behind the sticks, Gallagher now gets it out here in the flat. He has some.
Kiss. He might be gone.
He has some room. Can he outrun the Trinity Hillers? He's going to the 20, 10. He's in.
Beautiful.
Kiss.
80 yards.
80 yards and a Mustang touchdown. Unbelievable, Tony.
Beautiful play. Nice little screen pass, and Kiss showing a ton of speed right there.
I didn't pick up who the receiver out there was, but another nice block downfield by the receiver. I think that might have been Burchick.
Tell you what, beautiful block he did. I think it was Burchick as well.
We'll see it on the replay. I'm sure Jerry will replay that one several times.
So
Zach Layton on for the kick. Good hold, good kick, up and through. Just what the doctor ordered. 2 plays.
2 plays carried 65 yards, even though they had a 15-yard penalty on an 80-yard pass. But originally started out at their own 35.
Mustangs lead 21-14. Just, what? 27 seconds in.
27 seconds in, yes.
We'll be back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Verne Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbar.
Finley back to receive.
Here we go as Layton tees it up with the Mustangs. Their second lead of the game. They did lead 7-6 in the first quarter. Now Layton will kick a low off the Trinity player, and now they're just going to take a knee. And good idea there by the Trinity player. The ball's all the way out at the 38-yard line. Once he had possession, just go to the knee and not have any chance of a fumble there. But good field position now for Trinity.
Good field position, and fortunately bounced to a Trinity player. If not, the Mustangs might have had another shot. They actually had a shot to recover the opening kickoff, but we thought it was kind of fought away underneath the scrum. Yes, so
Trinity quickly up to the line. Give it to Finley, and he's got room. He's going to get out around the right side, and he's going to try to outrun Mustangs in.
Finley on the carry.
All the way into Mustang territory at about the 28-yard line, 30-yard line.
They're going to give him mark it. Well, they're going to say he stepped out at the 38.
So that was a
24-yard carry.
24-yard carry adds to his total quickly. You
Yeah.
got the Trinity coaches in the box here cheering him on.
Yeah, Finley having a good night, as we said. 128 yards.
10 at the 38, and they're going to give it to him again. And now he's caught in the backfield. That looks like a flag thrown in the middle there. It might be a hold on Trinity this time. Good defensive play that time by the Mustangs. Look like Max Rockwell again. He's made a couple big plays.
And they're going to call it. It's definitely a hold. It looked like the center.
Right in the interior of the line.
Yeah, it looks like maybe Jace Banco might have got called for the hold.
They're going to push him back 10. Personal foul,
Chop
block.
Wow.
That's 15. That's going to be 15 and push them back into their own territory.
As we said, just turnovers and penalties at inopportune times.
For Trinity, absolutely.
Yeah. Just forcing the Trinity offense to work a lot harder than they have to.
Pushes it back to the 47-yard line of Trinity, 1st and 25.
And I'm sure you're going to see probably a little quick screen out here to Finley.
He sent him in motion. They hand it inside to the fullback, and he is going to be corralled by the Mustangs. That's Thompson, hit initially there by
McFadden. Beautiful play.
McFadden, yeah, absolutely. McFadden helped there by Gallagher. It's a loss on the play of one.
Thompson on the carry, brought down by McFadden.
Yeah, McFadden did a fantastic job holding his ground and staying at home right there on that inside handoff.
47-yard line.
2nd and 25. Send 3 receivers wide to the right now. Outnumber the Mustangs out there. Back goes Roberts. He's trying to go into the flat, and he gets it to Finley.
Thomas's pass intended for Finley.
Intended for Finley out there at about the 50, just outside of his reach.
Thomas Brown on the coverage.
Yeah, and Roberts really didn't have a bad first half, Gary. He had 7 for 13 for 69 yards, but 2 interceptions there and a couple to stall a drive. Now 7 for 14. And coming back to a 3rd and 25. So the Mustangs a chance to hold him here and add to this lead.
They need to get off the field on 3rd and 25, that's for sure.
Definitely. Cannot give up a first down here.
Thompson comes back in as a protector for Roberts. Back goes Roberts. Little bit of pressure now. They're going deep. And again, it's picked off. This time again by Kiss. He's going to bring it back a long way, almost into Mustang territory. And there's a flag. Might have been an unnecessary block there. It looked like number 59 for the Mustangs. He's like walking off like the they caught me.
Yeah.
So that might push the Mustangs back 15 from that point. The ball sitting at the 49-yard line.
Yeah,
flag was, again, way away from the play. An unnecessary block probably again. So let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see. There's 2 flags down. There might even be an unsportsmanlike personal foul on both teams.
Wow.
So it's going to offset, yeah.
I
think Rockwell, and I don't know who it was on the Trinity side, got a little chippy on that side. But fortunately, the Mustangs with good field position at the 49-yard line on that return.
So now we're going to have a sideline warning against the Mustangs to keep them back. They come over to the sideline and give that signal, so you don't want to give any kind of yardage to the other team for a sideline violation.
And I'm sure the Mustangs coaches were arguing a little bit there. Actually, the team was a little excited, too, for Kiss's interception. That's the 3rd interception tonight by the Mustangs.
Laurel Highlands in possession, 1st and 10.
10:01 to go here in the second. Short possession there by Trinity.
Yeah, they only had the ball for 1 minute and 32 seconds.
3 receivers to the near side as Gallagher working from the shotgun. Steps back, looking. He's going to cut it up now. He's going to scramble. Over the middle now, has a receiver. That's
fumble.
Mustangs are on
fall
top
back
of
on it. And they're still going to get a first down out of that.
Receiver was Christian Burchick.
Yeah. Lucas with the recovery.
Maybe Brown.
Okay.
Oh, it was Lucas.
Yeah, I thought it was Lucas underneath the pile.
But the Mustangs do get enough for the first down to the 41-yard line of Trinity. Another nice scramble play and pass by Gallagher. Found Burchek open after the scramble. And Burchek made a nice run after the catch, but did release the pigskin.
Yeah. And like I said, fortunately the Mustangs were able to fall on it and record another first down.
Gallagher back. He fakes it. Now he's going to look for some room himself. Try to get around the outside. It looked like a couple blocks that he's received, and he's going to lose a couple yards after running for about 30 yards. Lost 2.
And Gallagher really no place to go there. Fake the inside handoff to Gotti.
The play seemed a little out of sync from the get-go.
I would agree.
Loss of 2 on the play, 2nd down and 12.
The Mustangs just keep the clock running as well. Try to put something together here and eat some time off the clock.
Put some points up.
If they can pound one in here, big difference in this game, being up 14.
Again now, 3 receivers to the near side. Back goes Gallagher. Has a man over the middle. This is Burchek again. Sidesteps one tackler now. Drives ahead.
Nice run.
Making tacklers miss, but Finley has him now, and they're going to blow it dead at about the 26-yard line. That's going to be a 16-yard, 17-yard catch.
We're going to give him 17.
Gain is up to the
nicely designed play that time.
I agree.
Gallagher fakes the inside handoff, rolls a little to his left, and looks for the dragging receiver of Burchek inside, right behind the linebackers. And then he runs on his own for another 10 yards.
Yeah, Gallagher now 147 yards passing, 6 for 13.
Receivers to the wide side again to the left. This is Gallagher on the fake. He's going to head up the middle, and he's going to spin inside the 20-yard line at about the 19. Nice 8-yard gain on first down. Again, sleight of hand behind the line with that fake. Holds those linebackers and gives him a opportunity to pick a hole.
Well, with his speed and quickness, you can see that, Gary. He's done a nice job. And we said he had a good game last week against McKeesport. And having another fine game here at quarterback today.
So double receivers to each side this time. Send one in motion. Gallagher now will try the sweep to the right. He's going to have the first down. He's inside the 15 to about the 13.
Gallagher on the carry.
And that's going to be a first down for the Mustangs, set up at the 12 and a half.
Yeah, I was going to say about the 12.
Near side.
So we're going to give him 7.
That's a variation of student body right.
Exactly. Colson. A nice job, though, well designed. You get the receiver in motion, basically have a blocker right in front of you ready to go. Nice play call there by
Now the tight formation for the Mustangs. We've seen this all year. Really deceptive. Now they're going to go with the wide sweep this time to Kiss. And he gets around the end for a nice gain on first down. Nice blocking out there on the perimeter by the Mustang receivers again. Gets him inside the 10 to about the 8-yard line. Give him 4.
Yeah, we'll give him 4 there. The clock's still running as well.
8-yard line.
It's a nice drive. The Mustangs right now able to run off close to 4 minutes.
Second down and 5.
And that's what you need. A little time-consuming drive and hopefully get some points out of this one.
Now we got I think they might have had a situation where the clock didn't stop and it was an out-of-bounds play.
Yeah, well, you're right. Because he was out of bounds. Let's see where they're going to try to reset it. I'm going to say probably about 6:40 maybe.
I think so. I think that's what happened.
Yeah. Because
yeah, tell her 6:41 on the clock. We're going to help the scorekeepers here, the clock operators, and the clock was to stop on the out-of-bounds play, and it did not. So we will reset it. And the Mustangs still facing a 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Again, Gallagher in the shotgun. He's going to fake it. No, he's going to hand it this time. And it going to the corner, and inside the 5 is number 4, Angelo Gaddy.
On the carry, right out of bounds on the far side.
Very close to a first down. They're going to say 3rd and 1.
Yeah, I was going to say because they started this possession right here on the 12-yard line.
He's out of bounds again. 6:23, the clock stops. Well, we have an injured Hiller at the goal line, and that's going to give us an opportunity to step aside here quickly on an injury timeout. Injury player there, that's an important guy, Connor Roberts for Trinity. We'll be right back.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
We're back as the injured Trinity Hiller, Connor Roberts, the quarterback, also plays defensive back both ways, and that would be a interesting situation for Trinity if he can't resume. But he looked like he was getting off the field under his own power, so I look for him to be back.
Yeah, the trainer's not working on him on the sideline. Somebody just got his bell rung there a little bit.
3rd and 1. At the 4-yard line. Now Gallagher comes up under center. He's going to go for the – now what do we got?
They're going to call a false start.
What do we got?
Yeah, it looked like somebody moved for the Mustangs.
Oh, just what you did not want to do.
Nope.
On a 3rd and 1, making it a 3rd and 6. Wow.
Well, luckily, it's not 3rd and goal, though. They can still get the first down.
At about the 3-yard line.
Right. Hopefully, Coach Colazar's got a first down play in his pocket right here.
Well, he just came out on the field and handed it to Rodney, so let's see what it is.
Student body right.
Short side of the field to the near side. Wide side left. 3 receivers out there to the left side. Almost ran out of time, and they did. But they got it away. There's the fade pattern. Up and goes. Get it is Pratt. Wow. The fade to Pratt in the end zone. Jaden goes up for it. Pulls it down between 2 Trinity defenders. Touchdown, Mustangs.
Touchdown, but a flag is down.
They're going to call delay game. Watch this.
Yeah, they're going to stop it as right. You watch and see. They're going to say
I thought they got it off right at the 0. What do we got? No flag? Touchdown. Personal foul.
Roughing the
passer.
Wow.
That'll be on the kickoff.
Foul, roughing the passer.
Wow, that was very close to being a delay of game.
Will be enforced later.
They sent the basketball player Jaden Pratt into the end zone, out-jumped everybody.
Leighton to attempt to point out the touchdown.
27-14 with a kick to come from Leighton.
He's got that 6'3" frame, and he basically just out-jumped everybody.
And that one's blocked. Wow.
Leighton's kick is blocked.
Another high snap and caused a delay in getting it down, and the Trinity outside rusher is able to come in to block that. It keeps the score 27-14. We'll be right back. Gary Frankhauser along with Tony Anola and Jerry DuPay on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
Back deep to receive for Trinity.
Mustang drive, Tony. Successful for another touchdown.
Big 51-yard drive, 4 minutes and 5 seconds off the clock.
Leighton will kick this one into the end zone after the 15-yard penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct, or roughing the passer, I'm sorry.
Into the end zone.
So Leighton with the beer can kick, non-returnable. We'll put it at the 20.
First and 10 for the Hillers.
And you see the Hillers now at their own 20. Mustangs could use another stop here. Still a lot of time to go.
Absolutely. Still in the third quarter, 5:56 to go. 13-point advantage for the Mustangs.
And is Roberts in?
He's up under center, and that is him. And they're going to give it to Finley. He gets ahead for about 7. Tackle on the play that time by number 14, DeMonte Kiss. Another injury. Kiss is down. I think it's a cramp, though.
I do, too. Looks like he's just rolling around pretty good, and that's pretty painful, no doubt.
So Rodney's going to come over and take care of him.
He does it all, offensively, defensively, medically.
So while they're tending to DeMonte Kiss, we'll take a short timeout. Mustangs on top, 27-14, 5:46 to go here in the third.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Have you ever felt something stick in your chest when swallowing? This can be caused by a narrowing in your esophagus from inflammation, scar tissue, or rarely a tumor. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologist, Dr. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy, and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
Attorneys from all over the state and nation advertise in southwestern Pennsylvania for personal injury and workers' comp cases, but most of them send their assistants to do the legwork. You might not even meet your attorney until your first hearing.
We're local attorneys, Davis and Davis.
We meet directly with our clients, including free consultation, and there are no fees until you receive money on your case.
If you've been injured, call Davis and Davis, representing you and your neighbors yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Phone 724-437-2799.
Trinity 27.
We're back as Trinity will have a second down and 3 after the 7-yard run and the quick injury. But there's a tackle in the backfield. Good penetration that time. Direct snap to Finley, and he tried to go to the right side. Number 52 for the Mustangs, John Deek, comes off the bottom of that pile, and it's a loss of a half a yard.
Leading the way.
3rd and 3.5.
Yeah, nice play by Deke. And as we said, these defensive linemen, Smith, Deke, underclassmen, they've got a bright future ahead of them in Mustang land, that's for sure.
Now we got another penalty. Must be somebody moved. That's going to cost them 5. And the coach for Trinity again finds his way out 10, 15 yards onto the field. Does not like the call.
Well, let's see what happens here. He's going to call a timeout as well.
That's going to move it back 5. It should. I don't think it's picked up, is it?
I'm not sure if he gave him timeout. I'm going to say that the play clock might have been running out. They might have given him the timeout before the play clock ran out.
The official right behind the play threw the flag, but we'll step aside on the timeout. Come right back with an explanation on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Here we go. The penalty flag apparently was thrown after the timeout was called. So Trinity will still have a 3rd and 3 at their own 27-yard line.
At the Laurel Highlands, their own 27.
They're going to give it to Finley, and he's going to come around their left side. He has some room. Breaks tacklers, and he's off to the races, but he's going to be pulled down from behind by Burchek. But a big 3rd down run into Mustang territory at the 45-yard line. From the 27 to the 45.
Yep, we're going to give him
actually the
27 yards.
Yep.
So Finley
adding on.
Spotted on the Laurel Highlands 46-yard line.
Trinity coming out of the huddle quick, trying to pick up the pace here, change the momentum. Finley's going to carry the load. He's going to do the same play to the other side. And now he's not going to get caught this time as he tries to cut it back into the middle of the field, and he's going to be in from 46 yards out for the Trinity touchdown.
Beautiful run.
Student body left, student body right, 46-yard touchdown, 4:26 to go in the 3rd period. Very short time period for a drive for Trinity, just 4 plays.
4 plays and 80-yard drive, and only took 1 minute and 30 seconds off the clock. And now Finley has over 200 yards rushing.
Lead trying to be drawn back to 6 with this kick. And that is going to be
good. Wow.
No good.
Well,
so
no good.
That could be very important as this game unwinds. 4 minutes and 26 seconds to go here in the 3rd. It's Laurel Highlands 27, Trinity 20. Right back after these messages from our sponsors on the South Union Township Sports Network. Here we go. All kind of action here at the Mustang Field. That drive was just 4 plays. Minute 30 off the clock, 80 yards, culminated by a 46-yard run by Finley, and he's getting close to 200.
Lucas to receive.
He's actually over. He's got 17 carries for 208 yards and 1 touchdown here tonight. Having a fantastic game offensively.
Let's see what Trinity does, see if they kick it deep this time. Mustangs have been getting pretty good field position on these kicks. That's a squibber. That's going to go out of bounds. That's going to give them great field position.
The kick is out of bounds. Penalty flag on the play.
Yeah, they're going to get it. What, at the 35?
Yep.
40.
The 40-yard line. 35, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You know what? I'd push him back 5 and make him kick it again.
Yeah. Be an interesting call. Let's see what they do. I mean, they're talking to Coach Colasar. Let's see where they're going to. They're going to mark 35, and
yep.
they're going to take it there, which you can't blame them.
Well, penalty is illegal procedure against Trinity kicking the ball out of bounds.
So now
1st and 10.
25 yards from
9 penalties
Laurel Highlands
against Trinity.
On their own 35-yard line.
That's probably about a 15-yard penalty.
I would say.
Mustangs quickly up to the line. Rodney with the sidecar to his right. He's going to fake it to him and take it himself. Makes tacklers miss, but gets out to about the 40-yard line. Give him 5, maybe 6.
And we're going to give him.
He's past the 40. So.
Yeah, we're going to be generous. Give him 6. Gallagher now. 14 carries, 88 yards, and that 43-yard touchdown run.
2nd and 4.
Down 5.
We said the Mustangs, nice drive last time. Taking over 4 minutes off the clock.
Clock moving now with 3:50 to go here in the third. Kind of a slow-moving third quarter. Back and forth action. Handoff inside now. Trying to strip it away, and they do. And the Trinity will recover at the 45-yard line. Landing on it there. Looked like number 24.
That's Finley.
Andrew During on the recovery for Trinity.
So Gaddy with a nice carry actually had enough for the first down.
Sure did.
But then turned it over.
You saw Trinity defenders actively trying to pull it away, and they were successful.
Well, and that's the first turnover for the Mustangs here tonight.
Trinity will take
and that's a big one.
Just 2 plays on offense that time, giving it back to the Trinity offense. Not what you wanted to do.
No.
Now Finley's going to go to work again. Gets around the right side, and now we got a penalty flag thrown, and I think that's going to be a hold.
Finley on the carry.
Finley.
Referee's going to talking to the coach for Trinity, so maybe it's against the Mustang. Now you're going to have another penalty. It's going to be an unsportsmanlike call against the coach. Apparently he was not happy with the call, was giving his peace of mind to the official. He threw his hat as the second penalty.
Well, actually, we could hear their coaches on the other side here, and he's saying that wasn't a hold, and I'm sure that Coach Miller heard that and probably just started the argument.
They're going to get 10 for the hold, and then another 15 for the unsportsmanlike.
Wow.
The penalty is holding.
That's going to push him way back.
Trinity.
That's 11 penalties.
Penalty is unsportsmanlike conduct.
Tack on another
Trinity.
25.
It'll be 1st and 45.
So they're up to 98 yards in penalties.
That's something that really shouldn't happen this late in the season.
No, I would agree. And, that's the thing. I mean, they played well outside of Thomas Jefferson and Bell Vernon and McKeesport, really. Had some nice wins. Scored a lot of points offensively, but now he got forever.
Mustangs got to take advantage of this and there's more penalty flags now. And that's going to be a good run out to about the 30-yard line, but it's going to be holding again against Trinity.
Yeah, and they're going to take that back to the 9-yard line. And that's a spot foul, too. Looks like it's a little bit behind the line of scrimmage. So that's going to end up being about a 13-yard penalty.
That will be a 10-yard penalty against Trinity.
Takes it back inside the 10. That's probably a half the distance.
Yeah, it's got to be. So we'll call it a 9-yard penalty.
Takes it back inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. Now first and about 52.
50.
6-yard line.
Yeah. Wonder if they got a 1st and 50 play.
It's first and 48. But they've cranked off some long plays.
No kidding.
49.
And now we got it up the middle. Oh my. Unbelievable. Cranked it out right up the middle, all the way out to the 38-yard line. Thompson on the carry, right up the gut. Takes it from the 6-yard line all the way out to the 38.
So a nice little 36-yard gain.
32, I think.
To the 38-yard line, Trinity first.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, 32, Gary. Yep, you're correct.
Clock stopped as he goes out of bounds, too. Now same play up the middle, and he's tackled for a short gain this time. Tackle on the play there by number 68, Brad Smith. Also Carney on the tackle. 3rd down and 17.
Wow, and we thought that the Mustangs would hold them back, but beautiful run there by Thompson at 32-yard gain. And I don't want to say it's a manageable 3rd down, but right now it looks like it might be.
Absolutely, 3rd and 14. He's going to spin it out here to Finley. He's got it. There's Mustangs in his way, but now he's going to break.
Wow.
He's dancing through the raindrops. Gets it past the 45 to about the 46. Give him 5 on that screen pass. Tackle there by number 68 for the Mustangs.
Smith.
Brad Smith, and they're going to go for it on 4th down.
4th down and 9.
From their own territory.
It's a big play, no doubt. Mustangs.
They're going
should
to
be
come
a
out.
huge stop.
Yes, it would.
Let's see what their defense can do.
Gutsy play by Trinity here.
Yeah, this could be the ball game for them, really. Is he going to try to draw him? It doesn't look like he's in too big of a hurry. Play clock down to 2.
That's going to go for a delay of game. I'm not sure what Trinity was trying to do there.
Yeah, me either.
He wasn't calling any signals or anything.
No, it kind of looked like they just lined up and everything. And, I mean, even drawing him offside wasn't going to do any good.
Exactly.
No, going to send out the punter. Sakura back out there to punt again.
Very curious.
Yeah, didn't really understand that one, but
Mustangs do not need a roughing the punter. They've been very. Now what do we got?
I think we're going to have a timeout. Looks like Laurel Highlands.
Laurel's calling a timeout? Wow. That's kind of a wasted timeout with 4th and 14, but if you're not sure what's going on, I guess better safe than sorry. We'll step aside. Mustangs on top, 27-20. 1 minute to go here in the 3rd.
WMBS Radio.
Good luck, Mustangs, from the South Union Township Supervisors, Rick Vern, Jason Scott, and Bob Schiffbar.
Back we come after the Mustang timeout. Trinity in punt formation. Mustangs need to be wary of a potential fake, but he does get it off. And that's going to hit and go out of bounds at about the 26, 27-yard line, make it the 30, all the way out to the 30-yard line. So just a 23-yard punt.
Yep.
Or I'm sorry, 33-yard punt.
33 yards, yep.
So Mustangs will have it with 54 seconds to go here in the 3rd, 1st and 10 from their own 30. So the Mustangs do get off the field on a Trinity possession, helped by numerous penalties.
helped by numerous penalties, and hated to see him give up 49 yards on
field position,
3
yeah.
downs there, that's for sure.
Yeah, had him backed up to the 6.
Yep. Let's see if the Mustangs can turn this around.
Trinity showing blitz. That's going to be Kiss, and he's going to be, Gaddy on the carry, and he's going to be caught in the backfield for a loss of about 4. I'll give him 2.
I don't even know if they're going to give him that.
Loss of 2.
Yeah.
Loss of 2.
Yes. So Gaddy, they went right back to him. Fumbled the last time he handled the ball, so Coach Colazar trying to
build his confidence, yeah.
Build him back up is right. Gaddy now 7 carries for only 12 yards. That's not indicative of his effort. It's just been that they just have not been able to run the ball.
Should be the last play of the quarter here. Here goes Rodney, and he's going to be hit right at the line of scrimmage. Gains about a yard.
On the carry.
Hit by 2 or 3 inside defenders for Trinity. Colson on the tackle, and that will end the third quarter with the Mustangs on top 27-20, but coming back facing a 3rd and 10. Gary Frankhauser, Tony Hanula, and Jerry Dupay. We'll be right back on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. You're a hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Back we come with the Mustangs facing a 3rd and 9.5 from their own 31-yard line, and would be a huge first down here to start the fourth quarter, Tony.
Definitely, Gary. And I tell you what, just to keep clock running and keep their defense off the field.
And switch some field position. Back goes Gallagher. Now he's going to roll to his left. Looking, he's going to be hit and take it back all the way to the 19-yard line. That's going to be a loss of 10.
Peyton Thompson on the stop.
And further push the Mustangs back.
Loss of 12.
Going to be good field position for Trinity.
Yeah, and a beautiful play there by Thompson just to run Gallagher down.
Was
able to fight that blocker off and track Rodney down. And not so sure he saw him coming from behind, but beautiful play defensively.
Latham in the kick.
They're missing a couple guys on this side of the Mustang punt team. Not what you want when it looks like Trinity's loading up for the block.
Yeah, and Finley
they
back
already
deep
blocked
again.
it once. There's Leighton. He launches this one. That could be a good bounce for the Mustangs. And it does bounce in the favor of the Mustangs all the way to the 37-yard line. So that was from the 20, 30.
Leighton's kick is down by
a 42-yard punt.
Right. So Leighton able to flip a little bit of field. So Trinity will start at their own 39-yard line.
With 10:58 to go, and the Mustangs holding on to a 27-20 lead.
On the Trinity 39-yard line.
Bring 2 receivers to the near side and been feeding Finley. They're just going to continue to do that. Why not? There's the ball's on the turf, but Roberts falls on it in the backfield. Luckily for Trinity, it popped right out of Finley's hands right in front of Roberts. He falls on it, but that's going to be about a 6-yard loss. Make it 5.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Make it 5 is right. So
Second
Finley.
down 15, ball spotted at the Trinity.
Fortunate that Roberts did it bounce back that way.
Yeah, absolutely. And how many carries is that for Finley?
Finley has 18 carries, 203 yards.
Fatigue may be a factor.
Tell you what, man, he's working hard tonight. There's no doubt about that.
Mustangs looking for a stop again. Is going to his left is Roberts throwing it over the middle, and that's almost picked off.
Roberts pass.
2 Trinity receivers in the area, but neither one of them could hang on, and almost picked off there by the Mustang defender.
Yeah,
Number 14, again, that was Kiss.
Yeah, that was interesting. I mean, he had 2 guys open. I would have thought one of them would have caught it.
Ball on the Trinity 35.
Kind of thrown in no man's land there.
Either one of them knew if it was to them.
Right. So now Roberts, 8 for 17, 74 yards, 3 interceptions.
Another big third down here. Back in the shotgun and movement again. That's going to push him back 5.
It's going to be the center. That's going to be a legal start, no doubt.
Absolutely. Make
Brad
it 3rd
Smith.
and 20.
The call against Trinity.
Brad Smith right over the ball.
Coach's nightmare with these penalties for Trinity.
14 penalties, 117 yards for Trinity. Tough to win a game that way.
And they're only down 7.
Yeah, that's what's hard to believe.
3rd down and 20.
The Mustangs need a big stop here.
Absolutely. Keep everything in front of you.
It's going to roll.
He's going to throw it deep. Has a man out here. Rodney's going to go up and get that one, though. He's going to look for some blockers and try to bring it back.
Yeah, we've seen him do this before. He's trying to work hard. And he's still fighting.
He threw some
Look at
tacklers
this.
now. He's still on his feet down
He's
the
gone.
sideline. And he could go.
Wow!
Unbelievable.
That is an absolute incredible play.
I don't think I've ever seen anything like that. I'm calling for him to go down.
Oh, my God.
There was 4 Trinity players that had a hold of him.
We got
Could
a
it be
flag
for,
right in the end zone. That's got to be celebration.
Yeah.
Oh, I got news for you.
They
That's where
deserve that.
celebrating is right.
Absolutely.
Holy smoke. What are you going to say about a 65-yard return?
Absolutely. 65-yard return. It took about 20 seconds.
Took 20 seconds. Ran time off the clock. Just, I don't know how he didn't get tackled. Absolutely amazing.
Unbelievable.
And he's having a game for the highlight reels no matter what here today, Gary.
9:38 to go here in the 4th.
That's a pick 6 for Gallagher, his second of the game.
Second pick 6 for Gallagher and Layton. This is an important extra point.
Definitely.
They're going to probably
to attempt
touchdown, unsportsmanlike conduct.
against Laurel Highlands.
I think it was because the bench cleared down to the goal line.
Well,
excessive celebration. So
I can't blame them. I got news for you. What we saw, that was absolutely amazing.
Layton gets this one through the uprights, and it is a 14-point advantage, 34-20 for Laurel Highlands with 9:38 to go here in the 4th. We'll be right back on this exciting
Trinity 20.
last section game for the Mustangs here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
The key to success in life is teamwork. On and off the field, in the workplace, in the home, in our schools. Teamwork gets it done. The world of competitive sports offers many good things, the most important of which is teamwork. Individual talent may win a few games, but teamwork wins championships. Go team! Go Laurel Highlands Mustangs! This positive message has been brought to you and paid for by Jason Scott.
Welcome back. Hard to even explain that 65, 67-yard return, but the unsportsmanlike conduct penalty is going to be pushed back to the 25-yard line. So this is going to give some decent field position for Trinity, but my, oh my.
I'll tell you what, we've seen a 43-yard touchdown run.
Thomas Jefferson, no score.
We've seen a 43-yard touchdown run. We've seen an 82-yard interception return, a 65-yard interception return, a 9-yard touchdown pass. I mean, what can't this kid do?
A couple touchdown-saving tackles.
Yes. Yeah, we did. They just updated Thomas Jefferson actually losing to McKeesport.
Wow. Good kick by
20-0.
Layton all the way back to the 22-yard line. They're going to run in reverse. And there's all kind of room out here.
It looks like that
could have been a horse collar.
Yes, it could have been.
He brought him down, but he got it out to the 41-yard line. Good tackle, though. Was that Burchick?
That was Burchick, and Evan Bell with the return on the reverse. A nice return. He gets it out to the 44-yard line, or where are they going to mark it? 42. Okay. Yeah, nice return there by Bell, and Burchick fortunate not to get called for the horse collar tackle.
And Trinity's going to pull out all the stops here. The final 9.5 minutes to go in this contest.
42-yard line, Hiller's in possession, 1st and 10.
Finley again. He's hit at the line of scrimmage. Big hit that time.
Finley on the carry.
Number 68, Brad Smith, the freshman.
Beautiful play by Smith, and as we said, he's got a ton of talent. The big fella can do it. And the Mustangs, you can feel the momentum in this stadium as well as on the field.
Spotted at the Trinity 42-yard line.
Our socially distanced crowd getting into this, Gary.
And there no one's leaving.
I don't blame them. You want to miss another play
Pass
by
out
Gallagher?
Here now in the open, and that's going to be Caden Colson with a big gainer down into Mustang territory at the 40, so that's going to be 17-yard gain. They just picked that up from the probably up here in the press box. No one covering him.
Not at all.
Just flip it out to him and let him run.
Yeah, nice play there.
Mustang defense has got to solidify here a little bit. This is going to be Finley on the left side, and he's going to cut it back. And
keep him in bounds.
Keep him in bounds. It's a nice carry, though, for another 7-yard gain.
He's got a ton of talent, boy. And as we said, not very big.
Yep.
But he's got 20 carries, 210 yards.
He certainly could play at the next level.
I would agree. He's got a lot of talent, a lot of speed.
Pretty strong.
Yes, he is.
2nd and 4, I'll say 3, and there's Finley again, and he's going to be into first down territory before anybody even hits him. And there was a
gain of 8 on the play.
Tackle there by number 70,
McFadden.
Enough for a first down inside the 30. Clock continues to run.
Well, and that's important. As we said, keep eating up the time, no doubt. Mustangs with a 14-point lead.
You might see Trinity go for the quick score here now to try to keep some time on the clock with that 14-point deficit. They're just going to hand it to – he's on the ground again, and Finley falls on it himself.
Recovered by Finley.
Finley fortunate to fall back on that ball.
Yes, he was. Kind of a sloppy handoff that time, but Finley preserves the possession.
Ball is spotted at
That's
the
what the
Laurel Highlands
4th fumble. They've lost 2 of them.
2nd down and 10.
Able to fall back on a couple to go along with 4 interceptions. So between penalties and turnovers, Trinity really shooting themselves in the foot here tonight.
Now full house backfield. Blocker. And they're going to switch everything over here to the right side. So they're going to swing it out here to Finley. He's got some room. And he's going to drag tacklers inside the 20, and he's going to be
pass complete to Finley.
Doing his Rodney Gallagher impersonation. Bounces off tacklers, gets it inside the 20 to about the 16-yard line.
Gallagher, Thomas Brown.
Yeah, and the thing of it was, that's another backwards pass. A lateral to him, really.
Had blockers out in front.
Yep.
16-yard line.
Impressive drive here by Trinity.
First down.
Impressive drive, but taking a lot of
Same
time
play.
off the
There's
clock.
that one to Colson again, and he's going to be hit quickly. Nice play that time by number 14, DeMonte Kiss.
Colson is dropped on the play.
Shed the blocker and just caught Kiss right at the line of scrimmage. No gain.
And
no gain on the play.
And that was Colson on the catch?
That was Colson,
Ball
yes.
swatted at the Laurel Highlands 16-yard line.
Be back to Finley here now. No, that's the fullback up the middle.
That's
he's
Bell
going to
again.
drag tacklers, and he's going to get inside the 10 to about the
Finley
9.
on the carry, stopped by a herd of Mustangs.
Wow, 8-yard run that time.
That's going to be Evan Bell.
Number 44, Evan Bell. It's a nice gain. Down to the, make it the 9-yard line, 3rd and 2. Definitely 4-down territory for Trinity. They're just going to hand it to Finley, and he's going off the left side, and he's going to be close to the 4-yard line. That's going to be a 1st and goal.
That's exactly right. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Stops the clock momentarily until they set the ball. Now they're going to start it. 1st and goal at the 4.
Well, and as you said, though, Gary, more importantly, clock keeps running. We're down to 5:10 to go here in this fourth quarter.
Need to keep them out of the end zone for 2 or 3 plays here.
That's exactly right. Make him run some more clock.
They brought in Brophy again, and there he goes.
So
Brophy, the Brophy refrigerator, goes in from 4 yards out. So with 4:57 to go, Brophy with his second touchdown.
4 and a Trinity touchdown.
2 4-yard runs, 2 touchdowns.
Not bad for the big fella.
Padding his stats. Now, all-important extra point again. Look for a fake here, Tony.
I wouldn't doubt that either, Gary.
Well,
no, they got it down, and
blocked.
We got it through.
Close. Who was that? Kiss coming? It was Lorenzo McFadden coming off the edge. I actually thought he was going to get that.
Cuts it to a 7-point game with 4:57 to go here in the fourth. We're going down to the wire.
Fourth quarter, the score is Laurel
We'll be right
Highlands
back with the
34,
kick here on the South Union Township
Trinity
Sports
27.
Network.
The out-of-town scoreboard with
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Did you know that colorectal cancer is the second leading cancer killer in America, or that it can be prevented by removing polyps during a 30-minute colonoscopy? At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists, Drs. Ruthart, Calabrese, Hoppy, and I, encourage you to consider a screening colonoscopy. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
We're back, and the Mustangs are looking for an onside kick, that's for sure. They have everyone up in the onside kick area. Might be an opportunity to, like, pooch one over the first wave of players and let it land and then run down and try to recover it. But
yeah, Ryan Pyro back deep for the Mustangs.
And he's going to kick it deep. That might be out of bounds again.
Let it go.
It is.
It is. Wow.
Second time that the
flag on the play.
Kicker for Trinity has kicked it out of bounds. That'll put it at the 35.
The penalty is illegal
And that's
procedure,
rough.
kicking the ball out of bounds.
Their kicker just struggling.
25 yards from the spot of
Trying to hit like a little squibber over there, but
put the ball in play, 1st and 10 from their
knocked
own
it back out. And the
25-yard
Mustangs
line.
again to start out with good field position.
35-yard line.
So now's the time to take time off the clock.
Take time off the clock, pick up a couple first downs, make them use their timeouts, and get out of here with a huge win for the Mustangs.
Rodney in the shotgun with the sidecar to his right. Twin receivers on both sides. He's going to hand it off inside, and this is Kiss, and he's going to lose 3. Gets the clock running, but you don't want to lose yardage either. That's Gaddy, I'm sorry. That was Gaddy for -2.
Yeah, we're going to say
Loss of
-2.
2 on the play. Ball now spotted
Gaddy
at the
working hard, 8
34-yard
carries
line.
for only
2nd
10
down,
yards,
12.
but really had no place to go there. Just keep the clock running. Look at the play clock. Take it down as far as you can.
Yeah, use the entire play clock.
That's right. Both teams with 2 timeouts here remaining.
Sends Kiss in motion. Still 7 seconds on the play clock. Now gets it with 5. This is going to be Rodney. He cuts loose again, making players miss.
Wow.
Slippery
Gallagher on the carry.
Slippery runner all the way out to the 41-yard line. Give him 8.
We're going to give him 8 is right. And we were looking, in getting ready for the
Stop
game,
by
Gary.
Cotton,
He's already been offered football scholarships by Pitt, Penn State, West Virginia,
Thompson.
and Michigan to go along with
3rd down
Virginia
and 4,
Tech.
ball spotted
Basketball-wise,
on the
you're looking at
41-yard line.
Wake Forest, Pitt, Penn State, Rhode Island, and Illinois. I mean, a kid, what a fantastic
Unbelievable.
athlete. And he's only a sophomore. Unreal.
Now they're going to go student body right, and they're going to get him in the backfield this time.
Now,
Gallagher
that's not terrible, though, because
Trinity
now they're going to call
called
timeout, though.
yeah.
Yeah, that's the big thing.
Brought down by Colson.
So now, going to give him, about a 4-yard loss there?
Yeah, I would say at least. So it's going to be 3rd and 8.
Loss of 2 on the play.
I'm sorry, 4th and 8. Timeout, and look for the Trinity Hillers to
Timeout, Trinity.
bring the house on this punt.
Definitely.
Timeout, Trinity. We'll take a timeout. Be back with the final 3:17 to go here in the 4th quarter. 34-27, Laurel Highlands trying to hang on.
The ball, 4th down and 8 from their own 42-yard line.
Here we go, all-important
Lincoln
punt
in a
formation
punt
for the
formation.
Mustangs.
Finley back
Finley
to
deep
receive.
for the Trinity Hillers. Looks like they're going to set up the return.
Well, you can't blame him. Still a lot of time. 3:17 to go. And Finley's talent.
Good snap. And there's the kick.
Nice
Finley's
kick.
going to call fair catch. Wow.
That's interesting.
Finley
Yeah,
calls for the fair
I
catch.
guess preserving time. With 3:11 to go now, Trinity with the ball at their own 27-yard line. They've shown the ability to gain yardage in chunks. The Mustangs need to put up some solid defense here in the final 3:11. Trinity with just one timeout left. Would definitely be 4 downs
per
possession
At the
for Trinity.
32. First and 10.
And let's see what they can do here. One timeout remaining for Trinity.
Just going to hand it up the middle now. That's going to keep the clock running. Nice tackle. Second down. Gain of about 6. Thompson on the carry. Quickly back into the huddle is Roberts. You would think they would go no huddle at this point. 2nd and 5 make it. Get it out there to Colson again, and there's the Mustang defenders. They're out there.
Nice play by Burchek.
Hold him to no gain. Don't celebrate. It's not over yet.
Nowhere near.
Clock still running. 2:35 to go. Third down and 5. I look for Finley to be involved in this play somehow.
Definitely.
Roberts in the shotgun. Looking deep. Man open out there. That's Finley, and he's got it.
That was a beautiful pass, too.
Gets it out to the 50-yard line. Gallagher on the tackle, but just found the seam right there and picked it off.
I'm going to say about an 18-yard gain there.
Yeah, Burchik also out there on the tackle. Oh, that's got to be a motion. That's got to be an illegal motion.
The pass is incomplete.
They're going to have looked like Finley went down on one knee like he was injured. I'm not buying it.
Well, let's see what you did, though. I mean,
they wasted it down, though. He spiked it.
No doubt. But it stopped the clock, though. But still, you got to wonder what they were thinking there.
Still, the play clock's running, but there's still only 30 seconds to go. So
yeah, you've got a lot of time.
2:05 to go. 2 receivers to the near side. 1 wide left. They're going to get it out here to Finley, and he's going to be tackled for a very short gain, about 3 yards, maybe 4.
Yeah, we're going to give.
Still 1:55 to go, and 1 timeout remaining for Trinity.
And that one was actually a pass. Finley was not behind
3rd and 7.
Quarterback like normal.
3rd down 7.
Back up. Here he comes. They bring the Finley quick out. He's going to be close to a first down and gets out of bounds short of the first down, but that stops the clock. It's going to be 4th and 1.
Wow, they're going to mark it at the 41-yard line?
Yes, they are.
It's going to be about a half a yard short.
Marked at the Laurel Highlands 41-yard line. 4th and 1 for the Hillers.
Huge play. Clock stopped at 1:32 to go. I would bring Brophy in if it was me.
Yeah. They're going to have Roberts just run it himself. Almost came out of the pack.
Yes, he did.
Roberts on the carry.
Down to the 38. Make it to 37. Give him 3.
That's good enough for a Trinity first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Trinity working with some. Throws it away.
He was fortunate to get that away.
Roberts had a man in the area, but just threw it away to stop the clock.
Intended for Thompson is incomplete.
Roberts 14 for 26 here tonight, 118 yards, but has four interceptions, and Laurel Highlands looking to get their 5th here and seal this victory.
1:14 to go.
Roberts going over to the Coach Miller to get a play. Still 18 seconds on the play clock.
Roberts will go into the shotgun. Has 3 receivers to the near side. Now we got a timeout, Laurel Highlands, I believe.
I think you're correct, and it is.
So the clock was stopped, so that's not a bad use of a timeout. So Laurel Highlands will call timeout with 1:14 to go, leading 34-27. We'll be right back here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Mustang cheerleaders and band members who are making their final appearance in.
This is Dr. Fraser Stokes. Have you ever felt something stick in your chest when swallowing? This can be caused by a narrowing in your esophagus from inflammation, scar tissue, or rarely a tumor. At SWGI, our board-certified gastroenterologists Dr. Ruthart Calabrese Hoppy and I specialize in the care of swallowing disorders. Call 724-437-7677 or visit swgispecialists.com.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank. At your service.
Here we go. Mustangs taking a defensive timeout. Trinity facing a 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line. 1 minute and 14 seconds to go. Trinity with one timeout in their back pocket. Roberts gets it out quickly and doesn't get it high enough for his receiver out there. Just running a quick post intended there for Colson. Just slipped out of Roberts' hand. It's going to be 3rd down and 10.
3rd down and 10. Ball marked on the Laurel Highlands 37-yard line.
He was wide open.
He was
Would
wide
have been
open.
A big gainer.
It would have definitely been a first down. But fortunately for the Mustangs, not a good throw.
3rd and 10. Again, you got to believe Finley is going to be involved in this play somehow.
He's got to be.
Right. He's going to.
Wow.
Far side pass. Intended for Colson again, incomplete. Too wide.
Well, here's
4th
your game.
down. Here's your game.
Kiss and Thomas Brown on the coverage. 4th
Minute
down
7
and
to
10
go.
From the Laurel Highlands 37.
Well, let's see what the Mustang defense can come up with a big stop. 4th and 10.
Coach over there looking. They're probably going to take a timeout now.
I would imagine.
Play clock's down to 9. They're going to take a timeout with a minute 7 to go, facing a 4th down. So Trinity will call timeout. We're going to step aside quickly, be back with this 4th down play with the Mustangs on top, 34-27, minute 7 to go, right here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Smith, Lewis & Chess, Financial Services in Uniontown. We'd like to wish the Laurel Highlands football team and their coaches on having a successful football season.
Here we go. Trinity still in their huddle across the way. Whistle has been blown, so the play clock should be started. 4th down and 10. The ball at the Laurel Highlands 37-yard line. We got 3 receivers to the near side. Roberts, straight back, looking, has some pressure. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's going to be caught. Wow. First down at the 17-yard line. Finley, who else, with the catch with 59 seconds. Laurel Highlands now needs to stop them again, and they're going to stop the clock with 56 seconds to go.
Wow.
And
2nd and 10. They have no more timeouts, but definitely in striking area now.
It's hard to believe. You know you're playing a little prevent on 4th and 10, and they gave up 20.
So we could be looking at some overtime here, Tony.
Yeah, it should be interesting, Gary. Hopefully the defense will hold and we can get out of here in 55.5 seconds. with a
Back goes
Mustang
Roberts.
victory.
Got some pressure as a screen. There's nobody in front of Thompson. He's going to be tackled, but it's out of bounds, stopping the clock. Very close to another first down at about the 7-yard line.
Run out of bounds at the far
47 seconds left, out of bounds by Kiss. It's going to be
first down.
Nope, 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
Wow.
Downs really are inconsequential at this point. Bring Brophy in.
That's exactly right. You need a first down, that's it. No timeouts left, get your first down, and then bring your hurry-up offense in and go from there.
Thompson and Finley in the backfield, and that's going to be, in for the touchdown. Just bounces off the blockers. Roberts on the keeper from 7 yards out. Trinity touchdown. Brings it to a 1-point game. And what do they do here? Go for 2 or kick?
I would kick.
I bet they're going to go for 2. They're talking about it, and they are. They're keeping the offense on the field. Ball sitting at the 3-yard line. Brophy's in the game.
We've got to have a Laurel Highlands timeout. They've got 1 left.
No, they said the play clock was running down.
They want it reset at 25.
They did. I'm not sure why they get to reset it.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Why did they get to reset it? Ball's at the 3. You got to give it to Brophy. I got to believe that's what's going to happen. Or they'll fake it to him and give it to Finley around the outside.
Well, Brophy in the backfield.
They're giving it to him. They got him. They do not make it. He's down. The Mustangs hold with 42 seconds to go. Brophy up the middle. Did not make it. But there's still 42 seconds to go, Tone.
Yeah.
Don't celebrate yet.
Definitely.
Looked like he coughed it up a little bit, too. He might have fumbled trying to go for that second effort. 42 seconds to go, but it's going to be an onside kick, no doubt.
Just a fantastic defensive play by that
The
Laurel
Mustangs
Highlands
need
defensive
to
line, yeah.
Get on this onside kick, and then they can go into victory formation. But stranger things have happened.
Oh, please. It's not Halloween yet. Let's hope things work out the way they should. The Mustangs.
Put all the hands people up front.
Now you're going to have the same thing as you did the last time. Pyro's going to be deep, and you've got all your hands people up front. Carney, Brown, you've got Gotti, Lucas, all your receivers. Mickens,
Gallagher.
got Kiss, Gallagher. You got them all up there. Pratt. So let's see. Hopefully the Mustangs can recover here and seal this big victory for them.
Here we go. Onside kick. It's on the ground. They got it. They got the ball.
That's
unbelievable.
Amazing. How did
Trinity
that
with
happen?
the recovery on the deflection down to the 32-yard line, 33-yard line. Holy cow.
Man,
Just what we said. This ain't over till it's over.
Yeah, like this fat man here says, it's not over till it's over. Wow.
Unbelievable.
Couldn't tell who that ball hit off of for the Mustangs, but just was not able to recover.
You cannot advance a recovered onside kick. The ball will be spotted at
Even
the
so.
Laurel
I
Highlands.
forgot about that rule. You cannot advance an onside kick in high school.
Still.
That's going to be back to the 48, but still they have it. And
Yes,
they've
they
shown
do.
the ability to have big play capability. Mustang defense has got to be a little gassed right now.
I would imagine.
No timeouts. That's an important thing.
You know, the thing of it is, you got to hope that the Mustangs could possibly pick off their 5th interception here and seal this win.
Absolutely. They got to almost pass it because they stopped the clock.
Right.
Now Laurel Highlands takes their final timeout.
Timeout, Laurel Highlands.
38 seconds to go. Mustangs trying to hang on after the goal line stand on the 2-point conversion. Kept a 1-point lead. 38 seconds to go. Onside kick recovered by Trinity at the 48-yard line of Laurel Highlands.
There's not much more you can say, Gary. I mean,
drama dripping.
With 4 minutes and 14 seconds
every bit
to
of.
play, McKeesport 20, Thomas Jefferson 13.
So we at the coaching staff for Laurel Highlands imploring their defense to keep the players inbounds.
Trinity will have the ball first and
Don't
10
let
from
anybody
the Laurel
behind
Highlands
you.
48-yard line.
That's for sure.
That's for sure is right.
Look for Trinity to go to that screen pass game, those short outs, something to get the catch and out of bounds.
And you know as well as I do, when you start looking at trying to play prevent, that normally comes back and bites you.
Yeah, but we got Gallagher 20 yards deep. Got Burchek 20 yards deep. Roberts in the shotgun, straight back, looking, has pressure, throws it out, and that's going to be incomplete.
Roberts' pass intended for Colson is
Took
incomplete.
3 seconds.
And more importantly, didn't take the sack.
Didn't gain any yardage.
No.
The penalty is illegal procedure.
Oh, that's going to push it back 5 yards. So that's
a 5-yard penalty.
5-yard penalty.
To the Laurel Highlands.
That doesn't start the clock, though.
No.
47-yard line, first down and 15.
Fans are seeing a good one here tonight.
No doubt about it. Roberts from the shotgun. Goes straight back. This screen in the middle, and that's in and out of the hands of Thompson.
Roberts' pass broken up by McFadden.
Thompson might have had some opportunity. Was he able to pull that in? But that takes 4 seconds off the clock, down to 30.7 seconds. Second down and 15.
Mustangs getting a little heat on Roberts. Don't be surprised if you don't see the screen pass right now to Finley. Mustangs coming with everything, and you know he's got the talent on the outside.
Absolutely. Some kind of a reverse or halfback pass, something like that could happen also. Roberts, straight back. He's going to run it himself, and it's going to be a sack, and that's going to be huge because that's going to keep the clock running. 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18. We're down to 15 seconds, 14 seconds, and he spikes it with 12 seconds to go. 12
down to one play.
Seconds.
Fourth down, it's going to be 4th and 15.
Fourth down and 15 for Trinity.
Keep everything in front of you.
Correction.
Yeah, you're at the point now where you can pretty much drop your defenders back.
12 seconds to go. 4th and 17. Ball at the 45-yard line of Trinity.
This is everything we expected, Gare.
And more. Here comes Roberts with the play. You can't expect it to just end. It's not gonna happen. Roberts back. He's gonna be under pressure. Looking. He throws it deep. They knock it down, and the Mustangs will take over on downs. 4 seconds to go. Broken up by Burchek, Gallagher back there.
You had a bunch of players back there breaking it up, and nice defense there by the Mustangs, and a huge win.
I think they put the ball at the wrong place, though. That ball should be all the way back at the 45.
That's exactly right.
They did not place that ball at the right place. Look where the one first down marker is. That ball is not in the right place.
No. Should be back here on the 45 is right.
And they're going to move it now.
Trinity 45-yard line.
Now we need Gallagher to take a knee.
First and 10.
come up under center.
He won't do it, though. They're still going to go with the – and there we go. Mustangs take a knee and pick up the second victory of the season. A jubilant Mustang football team comes out with a 34-33 victory over the Trinity Hillers. Fantastic game. Hate to see somebody lose, but like to see the Mustangs win.
Yeah, definite. That's for sure.
So we'll be back right after these quick messages with a wrap-up with all the statistics here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Do not drink and drive.
Watching Sam Davis apply his craft was amazing. Everyone showed him so much respect. Watching Sam work the courtroom was like watching Michael Jordan, with the game tied and 8 seconds left.
Davis & Davis, personal injury and workers' comp.
We at Davis & Davis are humbled by what our clients have to say about us. If you've been injured in an auto accident, call me, Jim Davis, for a free consultation. We've been helping injured people for over 40 years. Call 724-437-2799.
Welcome back to a very happy Mustang field where the Mustangs barely hold on to a 34-33 victory over the Trinity Hillers. At halftime, it was 14-14. We had a good one at that point, and it looked like the Mustangs were going to take control, taking the opening play in the second half. They went backwards on a holding call, and then Gallagher hits DeMonte Kiss for a screen pass. 80 yards later, he's in the end zone. Kick by Layton made it 21-14. Thereafter, at 5:56 of the third, it was Gallagher to Pratt on the jump ball. Fade pattern in the right-hand corner of the end zone. Jaden Pratt goes up, makes the catch on 9-yard pass to give the Mustangs a 27-14 lead when the kick was blocked. Finley then for Trinity from 46 yards out takes it in on a 4-play drive. The kick was no good for Trinity at that point, making it 27-20 Laurel Highlands. An 80-yard drive that culminated in that 46-yard run by Finley. But on the next possession for Trinity, they were driving again. Rodney Gallagher goes high for an interception at his own 30-yard line. Make it the 35-yard line. And about 20 seconds later, after making about 20-man miss, takes it in for the touchdown, zigzagging his way all the way back to the end zone, giving the Mustangs a 34-20, what seemed to be an insurmountable lead at that point. Still 9:38 to go, though, in the fourth. Here comes Trinity. They come back on another drive, and it was Brophy, the big man, taking it in from 4 yards out again to make it 34-27. A 61-yard drive, 8 plays. Took 6 minutes, though. So it looked like the Mustangs were going to be able to run the clock out, but they could not mount any kind of an offense. Gave it back to Trinity. They drive it again inside the Mustang territory down to the 6-yard line. Connor Roberts takes it in on a third down play from 6 yards out on the quarterback keeper. Trinity rolls the dice, goes for 2, comes up short with Brophy trying to bull his way into the end zone. Did not make it, gives the Mustangs retains the Mustang lead at 34-33. Looked like, again, the Mustangs were going to be able to hold on, but the onside kick recovered by Trinity, giving them their last opportunity. But the Mustang defense comes up big, holds them the final 34 seconds, and it was a Mustang victory, 34-33. Tony, dynamic game, fun to watch. Statistics are all over the board.
Statistics, I ran 2 pens ran out of ink, Gary, and I got to tell you, I can't wait to watch this game on the replay, but to be honest with you. Okay, for the Laurel Highlands Mustangs in the victory, they ran 47 offensive plays, 156 yards passing, 90 yards rushing for only 246 yards of total offense. They had 1 turnover on the fumble. Individually, Rodney Gallagher was 7 of 18 passing, 156 yards,
2 touchdowns, one going on a 9-yard pass to Jaden Pratt, the other one an 80-yard touchdown pass to DeMonte Kiss. Final numbers receiving, Gotti had 1 catch for 14 yards, Burchek 3 catches for 43 yards, Kiss 2 catches for 90 yards, and as we said, an 80-yard touchdown in there. And Jaden Pratt, 1 catch for 9 yards and a huge touchdown for the Mustangs. Rushing-wise, Gallagher was 19 for 80, and he had a 43-yard touchdown run in the first half. Angelo Gotti, 8 carries for 10 yards. DeMonte Kiss, 1 carry for 4 yards. And Dan Carney, 1 carry for -4 yards. As we said, Rodney Gallagher as well factored in every touchdown. 2 touchdown passes, 1 touchdown run of 43 yards, an 82-yard interception return, and a 65-yard interception return. So who's your player of the game?
Take a guess. You got to add those 2 pick six to the offensive statistics, 147 yards.
Yeah, no kidding. Absolutely incredible. For Trinity, they ran 69 offensive plays. They had 147 yards passing and 321 yards rushing, 468 total yards. The most important numbers, they had 6 turnovers, 4 interceptions, 2 fumbles. Individually, Connor Roberts was 16 of 33 for 147 yards. He had 1 touchdown pass and 4 interceptions. Caden Colson was 0 for 1 on 1 pass attempt. Finley, 7 catches for 66 yards. Caden Colson had 5 catches for 43 yards. And Peyton Thompson, 4 catches for 36 yards, including a 23-yard touchdown pass. Micah Finley, 25 carries, 235 yards. He had a 46-yard touchdown run. Evan Bell had 1 carry for 7 yards. Peyton Thompson, 7 carries for 69 yards and a touchdown on a 23-yard scamper. And Tyson Brophy, the big fella, came in, carried the ball twice, and had 2 touchdowns, 1 on a 6-yard run and 1 on a 4-yard run. So congratulations to the Mustangs. Huge win and an extremely entertaining game to watch.
That last attempt by Brophy, though, on an extra point, came up a half a yard short.
That's exactly right, and that was your ball game.
Absolutely. As you said, very entertaining game. Fun one to do here with Jerry on the camera, Tony Anula alongside. It's been a great opportunity for us to do these games for Laurel Highlands. We may have one more game. We're going to wait and see. But tonight's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring the Township Supervisors, Bob Schiffmeyer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, everyone at CUTV with Gary Smith and his staff. Once again, this has been Gary Frankhauser, Tony Anula, and Jerry Dupay. Another South Union Township Sports Network presentation. Our final, once again, Laurel Highlands 34, Trinity 33. Good night, everyone.